some there needs to be a balance of.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Hello.
This is the conversation you're joining us in because we were in the middle of it and the timer went off, and I was like, you know what? We don't have to stop.
I was gonna say some
Welcome.
really out of pocket.
Welcome
Oh,
back
we're
with the Commonwealth.
We can also come back to this during the break, but I've been meaning to ask you, Emily, specifically. Do you watch Smarty Pants?
The fuck is Smarty Pants?
Oh, it's so good. It's a PowerPoint party, but it's on Dropout. So it's
yes. Okay,
I love a good PowerPoint party, by the way. I usually win them when I go because I know how to make a slideshow funny somehow. I guess. I don't know. I just come up with the most ridiculous off the wall bullshit and go, hi, I can put pictures to that. And that's how you do PowerPoint night. But very specifically, they just did a episode where Mike Trapp was like, we're going to just decide what things are called. We're just going to do it. And that way we can all have the same thing. Yeah, it's yes. And he was like, I do realize that I've taken some things away from like British people and all the things that they call things, but I will concede we should call it maths. We should
call it maths.
We should call it maths.
And you know what? You shouldn't call it Legos because Lego is the plural. I'm telling you that now, people. Not Legos, it's Lego. Lego is the plural.
Lego is the plural?
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
It is.
Why am I learning this today at the nearly 27 years of age that I am?
It's maths and Lego.
Right now?
Technically speaking, it's Legai.
Okay.
I hate that more, actually. I would like to go back to it being Lego.
Legai sounds like
Legai is
really
awful.
dirty. Like it sounds like something that's like really dirty, but like nobody knows what it is.
Correct.
Yep.
Tonight, me and my party for the Legai.
Sounds like someone just cursed at me in Vietnamese.
Oof.
It does, doesn't it? Dang.
Legai.
Like,
Starger,
what the fuck did you just say?
Starger, this is not the last episode for this adventure. This is actually the first of the second half. We are going 8 full episodes on this. Our finale, as of right now, barring scheduling and cast sickness and who knows what could come up. But as of right now, the finale of this show will be April 16th. On April 16th, you will get a preview of the next show. Maybe a couple more shows. I don't know. Maybe I'll be feeling really generous that day. We'll see. Don't worry, Starger. I have so much time to kill them all off. 4 whole episodes. You never know. Anything could happen. The only person that can't die right now is Cleo anyway. Because of a fun little monstrous trait. But we'll get into all that in a second. I should probably go ahead and do the actual intro, which is where I will cut to when I edit this. So if you're watching the live show, congratulations. You got all this bullshit that will never be seen again. Because I'll probably edit it out for YouTube. So, hello. Hi, happy Wednesday. My name is Mallorie, and I'm so happy that you decided to come back for episode 5 of Childhood Nightmares. I am so excited to be back with my little crew. I rewatched episode 4 today to kind of get back into the swing of things. And boy, oh boy, did I forget some of the things that I put these people through. But they're still my friends, so they came back.
How could you forget? I'm so upset.
It's just little itty things here and there. Like how I made you see a man that died under mysterious circumstances, we'll say. As he came down basement stairs, how I threatened Noir and said bad things are going to happen if you don't fix this fuse box, and this man didn't believe me, and then lots of bad things happened in very quick succession, and I was like, oh, it's almost like I have a word to keep or something. But anyway, I am only one piece of this puzzle. I am but the thing that kind of just moves the story in some sort of weird direction. What actually makes the story very interesting are my 4 wonderful friends who are very talented and fun players. And because we've been off for nearly a month now, we have lots of catching up to do. I'd like you, as you go around, we'll do like the popcorn thing, but when we go around, introduce both yourself and your character, since it's been a hot minute since we've played, so that way people can kind of reacquaint themselves with you, and go ahead and tell the people what your monstrous traits are as well. 3 of my players have 2. Cleo currently only has 1. That'll change tonight, though. Don't you worry. So we're gonna start with Noir. Gets to go first today.
Shit. Hi, everybody. I'm Noir. I go by he, they. Today I'm playing Nick, who is a sweet being who has his head on straight, is an avid historian, and has never done anything wrong ever. He also goes by he, they. That'll be it. So I guess I'm supposed to popcorn it, and I'm gonna popcorn it to you, Cleo.
Hello. Hello, I am Cleo Birch, a voice actor and narrator. I am playing Abby Addams, the stoic professor that was much more of a freewheeling conspiracy theorist child. She has returned to her hometown and home friends to find her sister, who has since gone missing. And yeah. RJ. I don't know if that's the right direction. I'm not looking at the right. I think it was. I don't know. I don't know if it was.
It's the other way.
Shit.
One more time, feeling.
Was it that way?
Yeah, it's that way.
Yeah, it's that way.
Hello, everybody. I'm RJ.
And you did it the wrong way.
None of us.
You know what? It's
Don't worry
a
about
great
it.
thing I'm not straight because. Hello, everybody. My name is RJ. Today I'm playing Benjamin de la Cruz. He was once the popular kid, turned into a burnout, and now is a blue-collared adult. His traits for adult, or his monster traits, are a lust for shiny things and as many arms as possible. I'm going to popcorn it over to my stepsister.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to keep saying this until someone remembers.
I remember every time, don't you worry.
So, I am Emily Greymoore. I am a TTRPG community harasser, I suppose. I do a whole bunch of things in this community. One of those is here with these lovely people, who I'm going to harass today as Charlie Halloway, who is the reclusive eccentric on the sort of kids on bikes world. And she was basically told to come and do stuff by a dead kid. So she's here doing stuff she would rather not be doing. Because, you know, maybe she cares about these people a little bit, but she's pretending not to, you know, that kind of shit. So, yeah. You'll see.
I love
Arch-
that.
RJ was the only one who remembered to actually share the traits that you said
Oh,
at the
yeah!
beginning.
Oh,
Like, hey,
yeah.
share this.
I was so excited about myself.
Okay. Everybody's excited. You should be. You're really cool. So there you go.
My monstrous traits, though, I'll quickly and then I'll popcorn it back. Is the blind truly see and cauterizing bile. Should I explain what they do, or should I wait?
You can, or we'll do it in game. Don't worry.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
know it's at least some people have to remember that one of those is what makes me terrorize you with hallucinations. 'Cause that's fun.
And then we're gonna go backwards. So
Yeah.
Cleo, because RJ did his. So Cleo, go.
Yeah.
Sure.
My Abby's monstrous trait is I believe it's called Dead Lover's Silk. And I'm about to be real aware of what's worse than death because I can't currently die. Noir.
Oh no, I wanted you all to know that I remembered. I chose not to obey.
You know what?
Energy. No,
We'll see how long that lasts, buddy.
my idiot trait. My monster traits are idiot god, and I do believe it was as many arms as possible. I think it was. What's the second one?
Telltale Heart is yours?
Telltale Heart. That's what it was. Oops. All right. But that's me.
Perfect.
Penelope,
And I am in charge of everyone and everything else here. So if you are just joining us for the first time, or it's been a bit, maybe you don't remember what happened in episode 4, I'm more than happy to provide a quick little recap, as it were. We spent the first part of the episode catching up with Nick because he was unable to be in episode 3, and Nick went with Jenny Datura, who is the art teacher at the community center where Nick teaches, into the woods to help her finish an art installation that she was putting together for the children, only to run into a child version of himself that was stitched up like the one Charlie found out in those same woods, come across a diorama that showed, along with all these TV screens, that showed our other three navigating the building that they can't even remember being in. He ended up saving them from a very destructive time as invisible creatures that only he could see through the minis in the diorama all went through to attack these three. And because he took a monstrous trait, he was able to kill them all before Abby, Benji, and Charlie died. So that was really great. After you got through your trials sort of there, everybody met up, explored the woods for a little bit, only to find that Jenny was gone along with Nick's car keys. They tried to reassemble her art installation. It went about half well. And then they tried to rush out of the woods before dark as Charlie realized that she was back in the very same woods she was all those years ago and had just heard of another stitched up child, and maybe bad things happen in the woods. We should probably leave. Not before, though, making sure the cabinet was still there after all these years, which it absolutely was. And then everybody headed off to have a regular nice dinner with Benji's mom, because everything was super fun and nothing went horribly at all. Just a small issue with the car radio where Tommy was once again talking to everybody, being like, you were supposed to come play a game with me. What happened to that? We found out April's music box was in the police evidence box with the file on the missing kid. And Charlie chucked it out the door because it wouldn't stop playing music, only for the music box to decide it'd like to stay inside, fall through the skylight, shatter on the floor. And Nick found a very interesting picture that had the 5 of them instead of the 6, which he'd also seen a version of the picture before, the 5 being without Tommy. So having Abby, Nick, April, Charlie, and Benji, but Tommy being nowhere to be found. Tommy was a little pissed off, maybe, that people didn't realize he wasn't in the picture. Decided to come back around, had a choice exchange with Charlie where Charlie basically was like, you're dead, could you go away? And he was like, nah, but you'll be dead soon and you can be down here with me. Turned all the lights out, and then we had almost a combat in the basement. But again, it did threaten Noir. And so Noir chose to take a monster trait after this mysterious figure rambled down the stairs towards our crew, somebody that it seems Charlie probably knew in the past, but was now very much dead and was headed to try to give Charlie the same fate, along with everyone else. But don't worry, everyone took monstrous traits, so they didn't have to go through that. Everyone survived, and now the lights are back on.
And there's a lot of pepper spray around.
And there's a lot of bear spray. Yeah, a lot of
That's
bear
bear
mace.
spray.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Don't forget, some of that is bear mace for her.
Oh, when I was re-listening to the episode, I don't know why my brain was just, but when you said like bear spray for they, them, for her, I was like, why are you spraying they, them, and hers and children? Like my mind was like for the subject of what you were saying. It's like bear spray for kids. I'm like, why are you spraying kids?
Listen, you
do
gotta,
love
Some of them
that,
just
though.
have it.
you gotta make this generation tough. They're putting
You just got to be prepared for everything. One of them was replaced with hairspray. Sadly,
Yeah,
not
spray
the
them
one that was used in
kids.
the basement.
Yeah.
Or else Benji wouldn't have been covered in spray. But the very last moments of our last episode were that you all saw Tommy at the top of the stairs, and he asked you, what did you sacrifice before blinking away? So, my question to you all, where do you go from here?
To the bathroom to wash my eyes out.
A
Oh,
good
yeah.
call.
Yeah, I think just
I'm
upstairs
probably
for now.
I'm probably gonna comfort Miss Benji.
You follow as everybody's going up the stairs. Teresa de la Cruz is still like coughing from the smell of bear spray. She obviously was not down in the basement with you all when all of this happened. She kind of caught the tail end of the cacophony of bear spray that had been like just absolutely filled the maybe 20-foot space that's in this basement. It's not a big basement. It's quite small. And so as she goes up the stairs, you are comforting her, as like kind of patting her on the shoulder. She's coughing up a lung.
You just gotta put some milk in your eyes. That'll help you out. You got any milk?
Oh.
Pour that milk down your eyes. It'll help you out.
Well, shouldn't I be giving the milk to Benji? Benji seems a lot worse off than me.
Benji will be fine. I will get him milk.
You hear in the hallway, boom, ow, boom, ow.
Look at him. He's taking it. He's gonna be okay.
I don't know if that's how we should do
That's
it.
okay.
Is Benji, there's plenty of milk in the fridge, honey. If you need any, just
I'm lactose, Mom. Why would I need milk?
Nick says to put it in your eyes or something. Nicholas has never lied to you. Has Nicholas ever lied to you? Nicholas has never lied to me.
I've never lied ever. The truth is paramount to me. It is a virtue. One of my many virtues. If you're curious, I'm loyal. I can cook.
As you're saying all this, she's just like stumbling into the kitchen, like getting milk, like trying to do whatever. But like her eyes aren't nearly as bad as she like kind of finishes coughing up a lung, like drinks some of the milk, trying to get whatever this feeling is out of her throat, and then starts looking around for Benji. She's like half listening to you, half being like, I know, Nicholas, you're just such a good boy. You've always been such a good boy. It's just that's the way you've always been. I've known you since you were born, practically.
Yes, no, you're absolutely right.
Abby's gonna walk up and Mrs. Dela Cruz, do you have where do you keep crazy glue in your house? Do you have crazy glue anywhere? Gorilla glue, any type of glue?
Oh, sure, sweetheart. You're looking for the craft drawer. It's right beside the refrigerator. I know that's where a lot of people put utensils. I think I don't know. It's just the junk drawer now, but it's got like crazy glue and super glue and binder clips and rubber bands.
Amazing,
tape,
thank
whatever
you.
you need.
Kind of cuts her off and runs in and
Wow.
scoops up the whole drawer and then goes back and sits on the kitchen table. She's like pushing some dishes aside and she puts the remains of the music box onto the table and is trying to reassemble it.
Oh, you've stumbled into something.
Oh God. Okay.
You've stumbled into something that I will express to you right now. Whether or not this goes well is really going to affect a lot of things.
Oh no.
You know what? I have some levity to add to the situation if
Yeah.
this goes poorly. Go ahead.
Okay.
You have a mend roll to make.
Okay.
Your DC is 20.
Oh dear God. Do I want to succeed? Is the real question.
I leave that. I don't know. That you don't know what's going on up here. Could be anything.
Do you want to succeed? I could help you succeed.
That's fair.
I will allow you to have help. You're sitting at a kitchen table with crazy glue. You have people around you. You having help with this makes sense if you want it. You don't have to take it, but if you want it, I'll let you have it.
Okay, yeah. I think she would. I don't know if Benji would notice, unfortunately, because you're low key dying at the moment.
That's
Yeah, washing his eyes out at the moment. Don't worry.
Nick observed the rudeness of that, and I think maybe Charlie would also kind of clock. And Emily, based on what you were saying earlier, like, if Charlie's there and she'll kind of like, if she walks in, she'll look up and like she's got tears streaming down her face, and you're not sure if it's because of the bear spray or if it's because of the box, and she just kind of like acknowledges and goes right back to it. If you'd like to help, she will.
Yeah, 100%. I think Charlie feels incredibly guilty, and in the wake of everything and everything feeling very sober now after all the craziness, feeling terrible about breaking something that might be the only thing left of your sisters. And she'll go into the sort of like foyer and find, I don't know, a stray piece and sheepishly bring it to the table and kind of put it there. If you need me to hold things together while you do anything, I can help.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. And And okay, am I able to roll and then decide if I want to take a monstrous trait, or do I have to
No, you know
shoot that
first.
first?
That's totally
Okay.
fine. Yeah, roll
Let's see
first.
how the rolls go. How does
Score,
help
score.
work in the game?
Can I give adversity tokens?
Yes, you can. So help in this game is adversity tokens.
I
Oh,
have-
So you
Yeah.
have
I have
to
11.
describe to me how you're helping, and then you tell me how many adversity tokens you're giving. So you are allowed to make the roll first.
okay. Yeah,
See if
let's
you fail, and then you all can describe to me how you two work together and tell me how you're divvying up adversity tokens.
Okay. So I do have a D4 to mend, which is my worst trait.
Explode! This is what we want.
Load.
Let me double check. There was a thing, one of the monstrous traits that I think it was Noir took had something to do with DCs about mend or whatever. I can't remember what it was, but I remember it helping with.
I was also
Heart?
Telltale Heart, I
Yeah,
believe.
did that? And
changes
does it?
that.
-4 to mend DCs, +1 to manipulate DCs for all player
Yes.
characters.
So your min DC is now a 16, not a
Woo!
20.
Cool.
Wouldn't that be if Noir was doing the mend?
Oh yeah, no, or I think
Oh, is
it's
it
for the,
all
I think it's for the whole party. Is it not?
it?
Is it for the whole party? I
Well,
thought it was
the
just
the
me.
minus
Read the
one.
oh, that might be the manipulate is only
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
whole party.
that
My
makes sense.
apologies.
Oh,
I
okay,
read
okay.
that as the whole thing was for the whole party.
I did too.
So
That's why I brought
no.
it up. But if it's okay, let's try. Hey, we're gonna see how it goes.
You got this. 20's not horrible.
not
20's
horrible.
fine.
What's up, RJ?
No, I was looking at cauterizing bile, thinking could
Yeah, I was thinking that was
Can
only
we
for
cauterize
wounds.
it?
for
Yeah.
wounds.
Yeah, it's only for wins.
All right, we're rolling. 1 right off the bat.
Well.
Hmm.
I think it's gonna.
I don't
to be
have
a
enough.
monstrous trait.
How many adversity tokens do you have, Emily?
I have 11.
I
too
can't- I cannot ask you
11.
guys to do all of your adversity tokens for that.
I think genuinely, I think this is going to be Charlie's probably only. Well, there might be something later, but probably the only time she's going to really try and mend this bond, not just like mend the box. So I am going to give you all 11. I don't know what Mallory will do with that information.
Oh my goodness.
So many things.
That's so sweet. All right, so that puts me to 12.
Yeah.
After recalculating, I have 14.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, we could make
Lust
it.
for shiny things is really good.
That's
Or
fantastic.
things is nice.
I have 6, so I can
Okay.
I can pour 6 into it. Am I able to get other help or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can put 4 into it, and then that's your 20 right there.
I think that's 20.
Okay.
Is that okay? So this is so sweet. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, you got to 12 with all of Charlie's. You're adding all of your 6.
Yeah.
Okay, that puts you at 18. So Benji, you only have to give 2.
Okay.
Great.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Everybody
and
mark your sheets accordingly. Those that don't
I
have
have.
adversity tokens anymore, remember that. And then you are able, it takes you a while. Like a while. But you are able to finally get it to where you kind of like are taking like pieces of wood splinters, almost assembling them like a jigsaw puzzle on the table, and then very carefully gluing together every single piece, like pressing it together, trying to make sure everything stays. Like Miss De La Cruz even brings you a couple of rubber bands, being like, this will help keep pieces together while they dry, like, you know, whatever. And you do, it takes a long time, but after a few hours, you're able to sit and you have the semblance of a music box. It made like the hinge doesn't work perfectly anymore, but like you slide all the pieces together, you do the little crank on the side, and it starts to play the song that you remember from your childhood with April, like that April would dance around her room to.
I think that the tears she was kind of holding it back and like having the facade of like, oh yeah, it's just the bear spray that can hook this damn thing. I think as soon as the crank like turns, I feel like Charlie was the one who put the final piece in and got it to work. She just turns and big ol' hug, and she just kind of buries her face in your shoulder and feels everything to the actual extent. For this is the first time she's really let herself feel and miss her sister, and she hugs you through that.
Aww.
I think Charlie is just at first like really stiff, you know, when you're like someone's hugging you, like I don't know what to do. But then you slowly kind of feel like a hand just kind of like, you know, pat and sort of start to get a little bit tender as she kind of just accepts this is what's happening.
I think she just cries for a bit. And she's
Yeah.
like, thank you. Yeah. That was so sweet. Thank you, guys.
I hope it stops playing now.
Yeah, I guess that was the problem in the first place. And I guess she'll like just close the lid very gingerly and does it stop?
I hope it stops.
Yeah, I'll say that after
Otherwise,
we'll do it again. I'll say that after a few minutes it'll stop.
Cool.
And you'll be able to, like, you hear the kind of last few notes wind down as everything in the whole house kind of goes still and quiet again. Like everybody was waiting to see if it would stop.
Benji is on a lazy boy. There's a towel over his eyes. And he just slowly holds a thumbs up in their direction as he hears the music box just close.
I feel like Benji's conscious, like the two adversity points. He's just, hey guys, you have to let it dry a little bit so it's tacky, and then put it together, like from the chair.
He loaned out his Swiss Army knife to you guys.
Amazing.
Oh, cute.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I'm just over here like, is there anything you need done around the house? Like while I'm here, like is there like a door that's
Working on
squeaking or something?
No, Nicholas, that's very, very sweet of you and all, but my Benji boy's been taking care of things as we've been, getting things here and there. Jonathan's still away and all, and normally he'd be the one to clean the gutters and things like that. But Benji's been taking care of all of it while he's been away.
All right. Well, okay. If you need anything, you can just call me at any time at all.
Oh, I know, Nicholas. I've got you on speed dial. It's right under Benji's number.
From over Teresa's shoulder, Nick can see Benji on the lazy boy just point two fingers at the towel on his eyes and then point in his general direction.
I'm gonna take the rest of this milk over to Benji. I think he needs it.
That's a good idea.
Waterboarding
With milk.
Die.
You're getting in the way of me banging your mom.
Trying to fuck your mom, dude.
All right, man.
Amazing. Oh.
No, but he is gonna try to help Benji with his eyes.
I'm gonna say that this is a mend roll of a different kind. Remember how well your mend rolls are going in that basement, buddy?
At this point, I'd rather the cauterizing bile.
Yeah.
We'd rather Charlie
I just slap you better.
Don't you worry, Sugar Boo. I got you. Let's do it's a mend roll. Right.
Yeah, that's a mend roll. Your DC's like, I'm gonna say a 5 because I do feel like you have been in this situation before.
Oh, okay.
Are we talking about the pouring milk?
So you mean?
No, I'm talking that Nick has blinded himself with bear spray at one point or another.
Okay. So you mean my DC's a 1 because of my telltale?
Oh yes, your DC is literally a 1. I totally forgot. I had already forgotten. Yeah, you're right. So pretty much automatic success for you.
Yeah.
Describe to me how you help Benji.
All right, Benji. Listen, I did this to myself a few times to make sure that I was able to tolerate it when the deep state hits me with their version of bear mace. I get it directly from where they get it. So what you're gonna need to keep your eyes open, prop them open, Clockwork Orange style. All right, and then we're just gonna fucking full on duck milk.
There is the sound of a drowning rat.
Breathe through the pain. That's how you build up muscle in your eyes, so that when it's time, when the shit hits the fan, you're gonna be ready.
That's it.
All right.
Didn't you tell me they used to take like a little bear spray at a time so you could build up an immunity?
Yeah, but we don't have time for that. they're dead kids in photos, and then they're not there, and then
Benji immediately just throws his hand up in front of Nick's mouth before any more could get out. Looks eyes out of the side to his mom. We could talk about this later, Nicholas.
somebody's got listen. Eventually, your mom's gonna need to know, and somebody's gonna need to protect her.
Lucky for you, your mother heard nothing. I just rolled.
I promise you, Benji, I will do whatever it takes in my power to protect your mom. You have my word.
So happy.
Oi.
I feel like
gonna be able to get the smell of milk out of that lazy boy. Oi.
Worst things have been spilled there.
Oh, I am never sitting in that chair ever again.
What's
Oh
the
my
worst
god.
thing?
And Charlie's just like, what?
Like borscht and
oh.
I got
We should probably get out of here. I feel like we're overstaying our welcome, and I don't want to upset your mom.
That one she does here is she goes, you know that you're never overstaying your welcome here, boys. You two are here all the time anyway. I never get to see Abby and Charlie anymore because they're all like off on their own adventures. You kids stay as long as you want. But if you gotta go, that's okay too. I'm always here. I'm always up to give a ride too. So remember, if you all go drinking and you left your cards at the community center again, good job.
You will be
just
the
call
first
me.
person to call. Yeah.
There we
Listen,
go.
no, we'll drop in again tomorrow.
Okay. You kiddos have a good night and be
I
safe.
mean, me and Benji will. I don't know about the other two. They have a tendency to skip town.
Benji is going to look like he's holding in a laugh and just look the other way, away from everyone. Like, oh damn.
It's just
I can't sell truth if I don't tell it. You know what it is. We got to get out of here.
Listen, some of us want to see more than this deadbeat fucking town. So
Well, some of us think that the only way that a deadbeat fucking town can be more is if the people from it stay and try and change it from the inside out. All right, bye.
You kids be nice to each other. You can't just go out in the woods and face all your problems like you used to when you were kiddos. So sometimes you got to talk it out like adults. Remember, be safe. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Gosh, it's hot.
thank you, Miss Mallorie Cruz.
As everyone leaves, the scene kind of lingers on Teresa in the kitchen. There is the sound of Benji just quickly walks in, kisses her on the cheek, and then walks back out.
Yeah.
my heart.
It's in Nick. No, I'm just kidding.
I was
Full on Frenches her in the kitchen.
waiting for that.
Like we see that happen, then we zoom out and it's just in his head playing.
Let the boy watch.
No.
I leave a can of the bear mace with Mrs. Delacruz.
Yeah, probably a good call, honestly.
We might need to roll. We might need to roll which bear mace you.
I was about to say, I'm
Seriously.
actually going to roll and we're going to keep it a secret which one she gets. Because you never know when it could come in handy.
Use the bear mace. It smells so good, but it doesn't seem to be stopping anymore.
Does wonderful things
Why
for my hair.
smell like
this
flowers.
Saturday.
Is this Febreze?
Nick, this isn't bear spray. This is Fabulosa.
I forgot who switched his bear mace.
His mother.
Oh.
Your mother, yeah. Way
Yeah.
back in the day, she was. Benji's mom said that at one point your mom had switched out one of your bear spray cans with hairspray, and she just switched the labels and didn't tell you.
Thanks, Mom.
Amazing.
I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be all your fault.
That'd be wild. Like
Oh, wow.
Okay, sorry.
Don't be sorry.
shouldn't
I've
invite me to
missed this.
games.
It's been a few weeks. I've really missed this.
I can't even remember whose car we were in.
on the way here, Nick.
my.
Nick.
It was
Was
a
it
Nick
High Ho
Stars, yeah.
Silver?
We had an entire thing about yanking at the stereo system
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
and Benji exercising the car.
Correct.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
water.
I feel like when Abby gets in, she puts her hand to something wet, and she's immediately like, "Oh God, what? Why
Holy
is it
water.
wet back here?"
It's holy water. It's holy water.
Okay, yeah,
Huh.
I should probably.
Hold on, let me check.
What?
Yeah, that's holy water.
Okay.
What is it? Yeah, that's holy water.
Wait, let me get another. Let me get.
What about this
let me
one?
give me.
That one's
Let me get
not
more of that
holy water.
action.
The raccoon's been in the back, you know.
Oh, that one's blood.
Oh yeah. Wait,
I like that.
whose is it?
Who's A negative?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's for sure. That's me.
I feel like Nick donates, like he donates blood, but he brings it in a bag himself.
Yeah.
Like, here.
Not a bag. It's like one of those Home Depot buckets.
Yep.
Like, you can't take it from me, but I'm willing to give this to you.
Oh, it's supposed to be my
You don't have the
blood?
tools
No.
necessary to make me bleed.
Amazing. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, you are more than fine. You all do have to decide though. Where do you go now?
Are we taking
guess
you guys
the
back to your
dude
hotel or?
I wouldn't mind another sleepover if you guys are all okay with that.
Oh, now we want to be friends. Okay, well, what do you think, Benji?
We could stop by a fast food place.
Mm,
We could
which
stop.
one?
Shit, hold on. Benji pulls out a book, flips through it. No.
Not McDonald's. They work for the deep state.
Yeah, not Starbucks.
Wendy's is
not...
Russian propaganda.
All right. Wingstop?
Wingstop. Hold on, let me check.
Benji's also flipping through his book.
This takes 15 minutes of going back and forth in Teresa's
okay.
driveway. You all have not pulled away.
Okay, no. BlackRock has not invested any stock in Wingstop yet. It's still good. All right,
Oh.
let's go.
After thoroughly vetting Wingstop, you all do pull through. Grab yourself even more food after all of the food that she gave you.
Oh, true.
Face
We
it,
just had-
terrifying things make you hungry. There was a lot of things that happened in that.
Oh, no, there's probably going to be some imbibement later on.
Oh, also
This is
don't blame
the-
you for that. As you all go through, get all of your orders, jump back in the car, and you take it back to the boys' place? Sleepover? Is that what we're doing?
Sleepover.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think we want to go back to Cabinet in the Dark. So
I
God, no.
think that may be smart of you. And also, the minute that Nick was like hotel, all of you could think of just being trapped in your hotel rooms. So maybe not that either. So sleepover sounds good.
What do you mean?
Hey.
We don't have the budget
Safety
to
in
fill an
numbers.
elevator full of blood. Where do you think this is?
So you all pull in, everybody heads inside, and you all take part in whatever you'd like. But if you would like to take part in the imbibement, as it were, I do need a roll about it.
All right, guys.
Strive, suffer.
It's because you're my best friends
Mm.
that I'm showing you the secret that I'm working on. And he pulls out like a tank. This is my potent potus. All right, this is, and it's got like the presidential seal on it.
If
Alright,
you're
this-
drinking
Yes.
that, it's suffer. If you're doing something else, it is strive, and that is how I'll decide.
Okay. Benji just has like a blunt in his mouth and he's just
Beautiful.
flicking a lighter. I'll
I was
pass, thanks.
just about to say, I think Charlie has probably brought some from somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's like,
This drink is strong
Weed's
enough
real
to
good.
lead America.
I think Abby looks at that and looks at your what'd you say, was it a bucket?
It's in a tank.
A tank.
The tank. She looks at the tank. Fear. Pure fear. And then she kind of just looks
As it
back
should
at
be.
Benji and Charlie. She's straight laced. She didn't bring anything, but she's kind of like.
Oh,
she
don't
doesn't
worry,
want to
man.
ask, but it's like there. She's like.
I
she's
still
kinda-
have regular truth brew if that's what you want instead. But like I thought I would break off the hold on. It's leaking and he's like fixing it. I thought I would pull out my best for our guest. Here, I'm gonna it's crystal clear, like you can see right through it. It's like it's good. It's good. And then he takes a shot. I will make my roll now.
You are rolling suffer. Everyone else is rolling strive.
I think
I think, like, if you want, Charlie's just gonna take and just pass it to you and say nothing. Cleo just like
that was really sweet.
holding it out.
That's gonna be a 3.
Oh no!
Benji will lean over to Abby and just go, last time I took a sniff, it kind of smelled like ammonia, so I think he's smelling salts at some point.
You know, it's really surprising how
Epsom
little
salts.
you need to make sulfuric acid not deadly.
And Abby's she's gonna take a hit from what Charlie handed her and like immediately.
Oh, oh no!
She's so boring, man. But she does it. And what was it? It wasn't suffer. It was
Strive.
Right?
It is
Strive,
strive for anyone that's not drinking whatever the hell is in that tank.
It didn't help because I got a 2, so it's been a hard night, I guess.
Abby got a 7.
Okay.
Oh,
Somehow Abby's holding up better than Charlie is, which is weird, but
I
it
must
is
have
what's
taken
happening.
a particularly large inhale.
You all
Half
don't even
the-
know where
half
that's
the-
been sourced from. Is the problem?
What's our target number, Mel?
You're just looking for a 6.
Okay. I'm at -4 because of my as many arms as possible.
Ah, yes.
So yeah, I hear it.
All good? Cool. So Abby and Benji, you both sit there smoking away, totally fine, kind of just like letting the day wash off you, because let's face it, it's been fucking weird. Charlie and Nick are doing a little bit worse. Not by big amounts, because neither of you failed by 5 or more, correct? Right?
I don't know what.
Yeah,
the-
no, you would have had to hit a
Seven?
1. You would have had to hit a 1. You're fine.
Was it a 7?
6.
Okay, so 4. Yeah.
So, you two kind of like you're trying really hard to relax. You're like, okay, this is fine. You know, I've smoked this before on Charlie's end. I've drank plenty of this on Nick's end. But your rest is just not coming as you end up getting more and more paranoid instead. And it's not working. Like you can't sit still, you can't be comfortable. Everything is just not happening as little Tommy pops up because Charlie failed.
Oh
Oh, could I make it a little bit creepier?
You sure can. I'd love if you did, actually.
Benji is raising a remote control. They're sitting in the den watching, like, about to watch TV.
Yeah.
For Abby, Benji, and Nick, Bluey comes on, but for Charlie, it's Tommy on the screen.
no!
Yes.
Jake.
Don't worry. Nick has his own way of suffering. It'll come in a minute. But Tommy, as Tommy sort of pops up on the screen, everybody's watching the screen super intensely, and you're like, this is real weird. Why are you all just staring at Tommy like that? He looks at you and goes, Charlie, I thought we were gonna go play.
Charlie's just like,
You wouldn't play with Steven.
Steven?
Stewart?
Stuart. Was that his name?
Sure.
No, Steven. I'm right,
No,
I
Steven.
think.
Our
No,
big
no.
friend.
Yes. Your undead
Wait.
friend in the basement.
Oh,
Ew.
yes. I had the name Stephen Walker written down, and then I was like, why did I write that down?
Did I write that down? I sent you Steven and everything. He was supposed to be your like play date. But you didn't want him.
Stephen is dead. I can't play with Stephen. You're dead. I can't play with you. Leave me alone.
But you could come play with me, Charlie. You just don't want to.
You're
Not
damn
for
right. I
me.
don't want to. Leave me alone. And I think like everyone else around me is just hearing, "Leave me alone. Leave me alone." And she's just like
So
freaking
it is
out.
loud. I think Abby would just kind of very gingerly place a hand on your shoulder. And yeah, or what do you think?
There is a chicken tender that is thrown at you.
Oh my god!
Can I attempt to catch it before it hits?
Yeah.
You sure can. That's a strive roll, my guy. And you are your DC would have been I'm gonna say 7. Now it's a 10 because you drank awful liquor out of a tank. And that's your own fault, which means that your hand-eye coordination is shit now.
No fucking way, dude.
Did
Did
you
you
just
explode?
catch a chicken tender?
I exploded twice.
Yes!
So all I need now is to hit a 2, and I got it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
That is a 3.
I thought you were gonna say I was about to hit you in the face with a chicken tender. Okay, so out of 3, you are sitting and just kind of seeing your peripheral, a chicken tender start to whiz past you on its way to
love
hit
that.
Charlie in the face. You snatch it out of the air and just take a bite.
I low key think he like looks asleep, like, and he just goes lies. Like,
Oh,
That's so cool.
He's not gonna let a tendy fly past him.
Maybe
That's
whatever's
really
in
good.
that tank does give you superpowers, man. I don't know.
it's strong enough to
Right
lead
there.
America. It's my POTUS brew.
Yes.
Horrific.
Abby just kind of gently like nudges Charlie and looks at her kind of concerned.
Is no one else seeing this? And she's gonna point at Bluey.
No, I was gonna say the same thing. That was fucking sick. I wasn't even sure I was awake.
yeah. Here, buddy, have some more drink. It's water
Oh, good. Okay.
from Nick's stash of water.
Oh, okay, I was gonna ask, is this tap? Because
No.
if it was the
No,
you
they
might as
put
well-
they put fluoride in
poisoned
the
me.
water.
Yeah, I see Bluey playing. Do you want one of those like the fruit sensory videos? I heard those are fun. I have done that with my friends. I have put that on to occupy them.
Charlie is just gonna look Abby dead in the eyes, just slowly turn her head and look at her. I'm gonna die down here, aren't I?
No, most likely you'll die out there.
Okay, Nick, you're okay, Charlie. You're safe. You're not gonna die. You're good. Oh.
And she just
I
doesn't
need-
say anything. And she just like sits there.
She's like, guys, what is this like a weed thing? Did she drink? Like,
Oh, don't blame it on my drink. I'm the only one that was
Yeah.
brave enough to drink it.
that's true.
Can I give Charlie a once over? Like, is this from the effects of our medicinal herb? Or...
Yeah.
The devil's lettuce.
I'm gonna call this
My
mint
jazz
too,
lettuce.
honestly. I'm gonna call this mint.
That would be fight. Oh, I'm actually okay at this. Okay. That's a D10. Here we go. 7?
What does a 7 get him, Charlie?
When he looks at me, what are you trying to find? I think.
Is this like, are you a little too high? Or are you like lucid? What's going on here?
I think
Because
if,
I've seen some stuff.
if you're familiar with the effects of the electric cabbage, then I think you'll look at Charlie and realize this isn't the normal sort of like bad trip or like paranoia, or like she doesn't look like she only had like one pull, like one drag, and like this shouldn't be happening. She just looks like shell shocked and just like she's just shutting down.
Benji leaves the room for a moment and comes back with a blanket from his bed. He will wrap that around Charlie's shoulders and just pull it a little bit tight to get her to ground. You're not
pulls
gonna
him in.
die out here. I'm not gonna let that happen.
We're gonna get out. We're gonna get out.
And remember, if you ever get lost, I'll always find you. You're not that hard to track down.
Yeah. And I think with that, she'll shuffle like under the blanket. You'll see her kind of fidgeting around, and she'll pull out that torch, and just sort of like click it on and off, just like rhythmically, just trying to like calm herself down.
Yeah. As you do that, the image of Tommy is gone from the screen, but you hear just in a whisper behind you, did you give up people or did you give up being a good person? And then it's gone.
Bitch!
I'm being bullied, chat.
You
I'm
are.
being bullied.
This Tommy is mean.
I'm saying this out loud to the public. You give me a backstory.
It's
and you go, "When
fantastic.
I do this, you better believe
I'm-
I'm gonna take that thing for every bit that it is fucking worth, and I'm gonna make your life miserable. It's the best way to show you my love. I don't know what
We
to
love you
tell
for it.
You
We
know what?
love
I'm
you
gonna
so
say
much.
it. I'm going to say, Tommy, I'm not sorry you disappeared.
Literally, Levi said the
I
same
only
thing in
wish
the
that I
chat.
was personally involved in your demise.
I wish he had reached out so I could ignore him.
I could have mattered.
There's something I could have done to stop this, but I chose not to.
But I just got to.
100%. Oh man, I think after she comes down from the shock, like wrapped with the like blanket, I think she does kind of fall asleep leaning against Abby.
Aw.
It's like,
And she's also like a little stiff, and then she's like, "This is how I'm not gonna move." Like, you know when a cat chooses you? Like, I'm not gonna move.
You're like,
Fucking
"Get now."
very much that
So-
energy.
Hey, quick question. Did leaving Crappy Creek make y'all like... I don't want to say it that way because that's bad. But
Wussies, soft.
no,
Very-
like
Oh,
what's with the hesitation? We've been friends for a while.
have we?
I mean, I haven't talked to any of you guys since I tried to arrange us to get together, and that felt like just a you do that because that's what you do type thing. I don't know. I know I've changed a lot. I don't
Can't
feel like.
confirm.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't read and respond to your conspiracy theory newsletter. I grew out of it, man. I'm sorry, but no, I've changed, and coming back here is just kind of pointing out everything I didn't like from being here and everything I don't like from being gone. So it's just a weird. I don't feel like I
Time.
fit anywhere.
So are we part of that whole things you didn't like about being here?
Ooh.
You're low on the list, but no.
Oh,
you,
but
you
we
guys
are
were.
on it.
Everything in the shit town was on it, but you guys were the best.
Now, it'd be real out of pocket for me to say that was the wrong answer and kick you out, but
Wait a minute.
sorry, just trying to bring some levity to the situation.
No, I feel like that was a genuine Abby reaction. Like, wait a minute, what did I say wrong? What? I mean, did you guys feel good about staying here? Are you happy?
Oh, please don't ask me. I am freshly gardened. Do not ask me these questions right now.
I should take like another tiny hit and try not to cough. Which
Everything in society is engineered to make us so that we're not happy, no matter where we are. Were you happy after you left? Because you're right back here.
And look, where did it lead you? Right back to me.
she like takes a minute, and I feel like She pulls out. I might not be remembering what I wrote down, but I think it was this. She pulls out her phone and she flips to a picture and she just holds it out. She's like, I think this was the last time I felt actual joy. And you look at it, it's a picture of a guinea pig. She's like, I had to surrender her because I was spending too much time at work. To answer your question, no, I'm not. And then she looks at it one more time and she puts the phone away and she's just kind of sad.
I'm not happy either. If anybody cares.
I do.
I know you're unhappy, bud.
Your mom makes me happy though.
There is just like the softest of jabs to the shoulder.
I miss this. All this. I didn't appreciate it the first time, and I might have been difficult to be around, but I like this. Is all.
Oh, you difficult to be around back in the day? No.
Well, I consider myself directly responsible for toughening you up. You're a bit of a wuss.
Pretty sure a brick to the face would toughen anyone up.
It was my honor to be your brick.
Benji like extends a hand.
He gives him a hand.
Oh. I feel like
Maybe-
maybe it's hitting a bit more. Abby's just like, I did miss you guys.
All things considered, maybe that's why I scored so low on the SATs.
Oh yeah, I did give you one, a real good one before that.
Yep.
You were all like, stop.
Oh, this is not a healthy friendship.
No, it's not.
But it's what we got.
It's a good one though.
I wouldn't trade it.
It's a lot healthier than the water people think is healthy, you know.
God, can you imagine fluoride in the water?
Fluoride helps. Just when was the last time either of you went to a dentist?
You're the one that told me fluoride was bad in the first
And
place.
then I learned better. I know it's suspicious, but like you do the research, it's fine.
You sold out.
Last year,
I
I'm
mean,
actually due for an
yeah.
inspection.
It's good that you have an inspection. I did sell that. I thought I would be happy being, the academic professor with all the accolades, and it is great. I have a lot of them. But after a while, your 20th just feels a bit hollow. I don't know if 20 is an appropriate number.
20 PhDs?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Why not?
My-
Fuck it.
That's an eccentric number to be sure.
She took 12 online PhD courses. I don't know.
Triple majored. That's nice. So, from my understanding, is you either get the soul sucked out of you on the outside, or you stagnate on the inside. There's no real winning.
That sounds right.
I do know the hollowness of success. My YouTube channel has 400 people, and that's a big responsibility.
You're on YouTube?
Yeah.
She brings out her phone. She immediately tries to find it. What is it called?
I wear a mask, so the deep state can't get my face, and I'm the truth bomber. Don't take it to your grave.
You get a notification of one new subscriber.
That's funny. Phenomenal.
Does Charlie look like she's peaceful, like doing okay?
I think she's like fully passed out. I think with everything that's happened over the last like 24 hours, she's just,
That's-
she's gone.
Super fair.
Guys, I used to be a bully, so I'm not sure if this is bullying or not, but seeing her sleep so peacefully is really making me want to get a warm bowl of water.
Nicholas.
This is why I check. This is why I check.
It's good to check. Okay.
Nicholas, that is the most immature thing you could have ever done. Getting a warm bit of bottle, like, come on, man, you just have to.
I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on. What are you trying to draw? Because you are doing a roll for skill, and Charlie's gonna roll to see if she wakes up.
Please do glasses underneath my actual glasses.
Oh yeah.
It's
Abby would have taken off her glasses, and then as she was like putting them down, you're just like
Turning around and they're being drawn back on the face.
man.
What skill? These are things I never thought that I would need to adjudicate as a GM.
Is it like a finesse?
How well can you
equivalent?
draw glasses on an asleep person?
I
We're
mean,
gonna
yesterday
call
in
that.
Assessment Zero, I had to figure out what to roll for boofing.
We're gonna call that strive.
Manipulate?
Not
Manipulate's for
manipulate.
people.
I like. Oh, manipulate is technically for people.
Articulate?
I guess we'll do strive then. I don't really
You don't
know
want me
what
to
else to
manipulate.
call
That's
that.
my D20.
Um, what do you want to roll to see if you stay asleep or wake up?
I'll do the same. I'll roll
Okay.
strive as well. If that feels right.
Beautiful.
Good luck.
The higher it is, the more likely you are to wake up.
Yeah.
But you're
no,
trying
I
to
got, like,
beat
a whole
skill
3.
roll.
Oh,
Oh, can you see it? Yeah. It is.
GEP.
A whole 3.
I got a 20.
Yeah. Charlie is out. Like
You not only get the glasses on, what else do you want to add? You got well above 5+, so add what you want. Whatever you want this to be, and it's the like most perfect pair of glasses. They literally match your glasses.
Is Charlie the kind of person who would watch Doctor Who?
Don't you dare.
Potentially? I don't know. Maybe. What are you
Because
trying
I was thinking about putting X's on her forearms
The tally marks.
for seeing the silence.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not a
Interesting.
terrifying thing to wake up to.
I was gonna say,
Yeah. I think she would just have a full ass breakdown.
Yeah, let's not do that.
That's called a panic attack.
God, I guess.
Whatever you want. I'm not gonna be mad. Whatever you
I was gonna say Abby might after you do the glasses. She's like, I think she stifles a bit of a laugh, and she's like, no.
Fine, I'll just and then he just writes "be safe" on her forearm and just rolls the sleeve
Aw.
back over it.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
There, happy.
GM will
That was
remember this for later.
Actually, quite good. She's looking at the glasses. Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
You know,
Well, Nick is
I
asleep.
I think I learned a lot by the fact that nobody considered dicks.
I would do it to like you, but not Charlie.
I appreciate that.
There's
I would
just
prefer a
there's just
vagina.
something wrong.
Right? Yeah,
about
that's what you gotta do.
on Benji's phone on the search history, how do I draw a vagina?
What does a
Vagina
vagina
look
look
like?
like? Oh my goodness.
So as Charlie is asleep, Nick is falling asleep. What do you two do about sleeping?
I think Abby's just gotta stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna try and get comfortable without moving too much, and then attempt sleep.
After Abby feels the weight on the sofa shift as Benji gets up to go over to his drawing desk and he'll sketch for an hour or two and then just pass out there.
Aw. I think you'd get a very quiet, very tired, like, oh, what are you drawing? And then she's just
It's a sketch of the back of the couch. There is Nick's head, Charlie's head, and Abby's head.
Aww.
I think Nick is gonna have a hard time getting to sleep, so he's gonna brute force it with booze. Booze and melatonin. We're just going hard.
Sometimes we do what we have to do, okay? That's all we've got in this world. And sometimes
Booze,
what you
melatonin,
do.
and Matlock. Let's go.
I want that on a t-shirt. Booze, melatonin, and Matlock. You do flip the TV over to Matlock and watch kind of as everyone else falls asleep. Benji sort of sketching the back of your heads and everything, and you all have a peaceful and otherwise uneventful night. There are no more hallucinations. There are no more like weird moments with a dead child talking to any of you. It seems like maybe you'll finally get a little bit of peace, at least for a few hours. And we're gonna go ahead and take our break there because I think that's a nice time. And we'll the next morning nice and refreshed, certainly not hungover, certainly not having a rough time between the melatonin and the booze.
I think it's the Matlock that's really good.
Is it the Matlock that's really gonna fuck you over?
Y'all are gonna get a crash course in the RJ hangover cure.
Oh, beautiful. Yay. If you want a crash course in the RJ hangover cure, I do recommend that you come back here in 10 minutes. We will be back right after a break. Go grab yourself a snack, a beverage, go get yourself some booze and melatonin and Matlock if you really wish. Just make sure that Matlock is over in 10 minutes because you'll have to come back for the second half because I have a feeling that it'll be an eventful night if they go where I think they're gonna go. So we'll see you very, 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 very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dicks.
We're back. Hello, everybody. Hope you had a nice break. We certainly did. There were some very cursed things said, things that I'm glad will never make it on the internet. But other than that, hey, that's your own stuff to put out there, my guy. You say what you want.
They're not ready yet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we've refilled our beverages, got our snacks, and we are ready to dive back in as we wake up the next morning. Benji, did you end up sleeping on the couch or in your bed?
He fell asleep in his drawing chair.
Okay, so drawing chair, couch. No one slept in a bed. Everybody roll strive for me just to see how well you made it through the night.
Probably not well.
Yeah. Probably not. I'm going to say like an okay night of sleep is a 7. A good night of sleep is a 10.
I got 6. So that's
okay.
I'll have
just
to
short of an okay night of sleep.
Abby got a 4. Her neck was very tight.
Because you're so stiff next to me. Just like,
yeah, not reclined at all. Just kind of.
Strive is
Brawn.
Fuck.
Benji also got a 6.
Beautiful.
That's
What'd you get
2.
again, Abby? I already forgot. God, we're not
4.
doing great. Oh, so everybody just did not sleep well at all. I am going to say by failing by 5 or more, Nick, you're going to take a bump down to strive.
Oh no.
no.
What do you mean?
Or is that your what die do you have in strive?
That's my D4.
Oh,
what more?
Even bump you down. Bumping you down is to nothing.
Yeah. I never sleep.
Say
Bump it down to a coin flip.
What is dead may never die.
Oh yeah. You know what? No, that's right. That's what we're gonna do now. We're bumping you down to a D2 in strive. It does exist, and it is just a coin, essentially. So if and when I call for strive again, which I'm sure will happen at some point, we have a good amount of episodes to go. You are going off coin flip until I say otherwise.
Bruh.
Hey, I mean the odds of a pop
explode, right?
50?
Yeah,
50%.
you can still explode. You got a 50% chance of explosion.
Could keep getting heads.
You could over and over and over again.
I tend to explode when
I was like, I set him up for something there.
Me too, buddy.
You
Me
did.
too.
Woo!
We like to have fun here.
Sex jokes. Follow my
Remember,
own
your
Carmel.
kids probably shouldn't be watching this show anyway because it's horrifying. But whatever, you do you. Yeah, but yeah, you're down to 82.
Break it
Everybody
off,
else, you wake up just very groggy, very much struggling to wake up, to stay awake. You're kind of stiff. You slept in weird and odd positions.
Everyone who is like sitting at the couch watches Benji get up from his drawing chair like Frankenstein. There is no bend at the knees. It is just he had pulled a lever on his drawing chair to do that. He turns, walks into the kitchen, wrestles around the fridge for a bit, and he comes back with a packet of Emergency, a bottle of Pedialyte, and a Red Bull. And he pulls out a blender and just starts pouring everything into that.
Oh my god.
Perfect. As you do that, we do have one itty bitty visit because someone failed again.
Oh.
And so as Charlie kind of stretches and you're trying to like figure out how the fuck you fell asleep that way, you see a little boy sitting on the coffee table in front of you going, is it time to play?
Oh. I'm gonna reach for a cushion and just throw it at him and see what happens.
It just goes through him.
I had a feeling that would happen.
Yeah.
Did it at least hurt a little bit? Just
It doesn't seem like it did. At least he doesn't give you the indication that it did.
it's fine. Fine. Listen, we're probably gonna go to the cabinet today. You happy?
Yeah, I'm really happy. I just want to see all my friends again, and you've been the only one that I can talk to, and so yeah, I just want to play. That's all.
I have a feeling that your version of playing or the games you want to play are not the kind of games. Well, let's just say it's going to end in tears. Isn't it?
He gets quiet for a second. Just kind of looks at you and goes, "You know, Charlie, you were always really good at this."
It's probably why I left.
Probably.
Will you go away now so I can have breakfast at least?
I guess that's fine. But just find me when you get there. Could be anywhere. But don't worry. I've mostly left the place exactly like you left it. And he blinks out of existence.
Incoming.
Rubbing temples. Just like,
As soon as the blender hits, like Abby's like,
is that Red Bull I can smell? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. And some lemon lime Pedialyte and an Emergency. It might. Oh, fuck. It starts to bubble over. Forgot the ice. Hold on. Okay. Trust me, it works, but you should not have caffeine in the next 8 hours along with this.
Please say you've got something to eat as well, though, right? Right?
Wingstop.
oh, the wings from last night in the fridge.
And we have waffle mix in the pantry, so...
That'll do. That'll do.
Abby's gonna get up. She's gonna put the kettle on. She's like, do you have any tea in this house?
Yeah, we have some green, jasmine, chamomile.
Wait, what was that?
Camimile.
Wait,
Chamomile?
I've been
Chamomile?
growing.
What?
I've been growing my own. It's in the kitchen under the flag. It's my liberty.
She's just gonna like identify and turn away from it. Actually, why do I feel like this team would actually? Everything else is so cursed from Nick. The team might be good. I don't
Oh,
know.
If you're willing to take that risk, I'm willing to let you roll for it.
I would just
Or
like
some
to sniff
fucking
it.
poisonous
Just-
fucking Queen's Lace or some shit.
It's chaga.
Nightshade. I'll take a whiff. I'll take a whiff as I'm boiling the kettle.
It smells very much like cinnamon and ginger. Like it's a really strong but pleasant smell.
And I'll hold it because it doesn't smell bad. I kind of like it. Will I die if I drink this? I'm talking to Benji.
Benji leans, sniffs, has a puzzled look on his face. No, you won't. That's weird.
Right? Okay. Yeah. I'll make one. Anyone else want tea? She's got one like bag in a cup, but she'll make a pot if anyone else wants it.
No, I'll have what Benji's having, and she's like whisking up like the freaking waffle mix, and she's like heating up the wings, and she's gonna do like waffles with like fried chicken type with maple syrup thing, because I feel like today's the day we're gonna need that sugar, that fat, that carb, baby.
Oh yeah.
All things considered, I really shouldn't be doing this like back to back.
Yeah, Abby will drink it. Nick, you want some of your liberty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big G, you got more of your toxins that makes the feel goods happen.
Put on your earmuffs for like 5 seconds, bud.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh, ooh, it's bubbling. That's how you know it's good.
Must have been a really rough night. He's asking for one of these.
Oh, you use tap water in this. I don't even care right now.
It's okay. The blender, blended up all the microchips in the water.
Yeah, but the nanites can
Yeah.
survive blenders. They made that advance under the Obama administration.
Well, that's what that's what the ice is for, buddy. It slows down the nanites so that your bubbly acids can get to them.
Yeah, you got to start using dry ice. That's the only thing.
We can't consume dry ice, Nick.
That's what they want you to think.
You had 2nd-degree burns on your tongue.
A small price to pay for freedom.
Speaking of liberty, in the other hand, and she'll also take a sip.
Waft a plate of chicken and waffles under your nose and like lure you to the table.
Benji turns his head to Abby conspiratorially. When Nick makes fish and chips, he uses carpe diem.
Oh my god.
Carp is a fish. Sees the day, sees the fish.
She's like, oh yeah, I'm
Save the cheerleader, save the world. You know, heroes.
The writer strike was specifically conducted to ruin that show because they were getting to tell us the truth about the full capability of the human.
Okay, all right.
Oh my god.
No. Oh no.
I'm sorry, RJ. That was Abby shitting on your
that was
joke. Not...
I know. It's fine. I got it. Thank you for no selling. It made it a lot funnier.
Love it.
Yeah.
So everybody has their waffles. Everybody has their tea. I would love a roll just to see if the tea is actually good.
Yeah. What am I doing?
Because I think it smell good and not be good. Those are different.
Very fair.
Wow, I can't believe y'all coming after my guy like this.
What am I rolling for you?
You know what? I'm gonna let Noir call it. Noir, what kind of roll do you think
Oh,
this would be?
well, what role are you good at? No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna say this will be a mend.
Oh dear, you chose
Heal
my
yourself.
worst.
I'll take mend.
All right, let's see how it goes. That's a 3.
Not great.
3. not great.
The
I
ginger
would say
too
that you
spicy.
do get that. Yeah, I was gonna say you get the cinnamon and the ginger up front, and it tastes really good. And then all of a sudden the ginger just kicks in.
Oh,
Burns.
that's
Just
fair.
burns.
You went a little cursed there, but I think I got what you were saying.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I definitely did. I was like watching it, and I was like, "What is happening on my computer?" Because this never happens while we stream.
It's all good. Yeah,
we're
Abby just goes a bit red.
figure
She's
that
like, and she just feels like kind of embarrassed. Like, this is just weak white people shit. Why is ginger and cinnamon killing me right now?
Did you not add honey?
No,
You're supposed
You didn't
to.
add honey.
there's none in yours either. All right, she goes and dollops. If she can't find honey, she'll put maple syrup in it.
Yeah, either way works probably.
Yeah.
As you all kind of finish up your breakfast, does anyone need to gather anything or want to do anything before you all set out on your adventure for the day?
Get all our affairs in order.
Yeah, basically. I think,
Update
just
the
making
will.
sure I have everything that I need in my backpack. Kind of just like taking out anything I won't need, travel light, that sort of thing.
Question.
Hunting knife, right?
I'm gonna take my phone into the bathroom to make sure I'm not listening. And I'm gonna give a call to the old art teachers.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to call Jenny? That's wonderful. Yeah, go ahead and call Jenny.
All right. Let me just scroll a couple of times here. I hear this.
Yeah.
Jenny. Like ring.
It rings like
Mhm.
3 or 4 times. And then you hear the click of someone picking up, but no answer.
Jenny. This is Nick. Maybe you dropped your phone. I'll give you a second to pick it up. Apple designs those phones specifically to be slippery so that you're more likely to break them. So you have to. It's a planned obsolescence. You should have said something by now. This is a little. Does your voicemail not have a beep in it? Because that's awfully inconsiderate. Not that you're doing that on purpose. Not to say that you're an inconsiderate person. I just think that your cell carrier not having a default voicemail is pretty neglectful. I can look into case law to see if that's actually against the law for you, if you like.
Weren't you supposed to say something about Jerusalem bells?
Oh yeah, I'm drunk. The bells are ringing.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
and then
you
like Viva
remember.
La Vida back or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hammered. I was worried about you. I was worried about you.
You just said the same thing twice.
Fuck! I thought the second time I said something clever. I was,
if you're really drunk, I can see how you would think that.
Not drunk, hungover. But are you okay? You sound okay. You remembered
I'm
okay.
more than fine. Sorry I didn't say bye yesterday. I got a call about a family emergency and just had to run really fast.
What was it?
Oh, just something with my sister. It's no big deal. It's all taken care of now.
It's a fun thing to do? A fun thing to do is to ask really out there questions. I like to play this game with my friends. Like, hey, have you been talking to any dead kids lately?
Like using a Ouija board or something?
Sure. You really shouldn't invite that kind of evil into your life. And the fact that Milton Bradley, a billion-dollar company. Profits from the disturbance of spirits is one of the many reasons that capitalism is it's not important. Have you though?
No, I can't say I've been talking to dead kids.
How's your
Haven't
art?
been using any Ouija boards or anything.
Is your art installation okay?
Oh yeah, I went back later that day and it was fine.
You didn't notice any changes?
No, should I have?
No. I just wanted to make sure because the weather was bad yesterday, and I was like, "Oh no, Jenny's art installation is gonna be disturbed." But like, if you're sure that it hasn't been, that's cool.
Yeah. No, everything's fine. I'm actually getting ready to get started on some new lesson plans for the kids. About like using your imagination and building your own worlds and things like that. So,
Good.
but I promise I'm not teaching any dead ones. Just alive kids.
Just alive kids. That's cool. We don't like dead kids. All right, I'm gonna go now. I'm glad you're okay. I'm not. That's a weird thing to say. Go teach the
You're not
children.
glad I'm okay?
I am very happy that you are okay. Are you happy that I'm okay?
Yeah, super happy you're okay.
Yeah, we're okay
Hey Nick,
together. Huh? Yeah.
this is gonna probably sound a little weird.
I am so up to my dick and weird right now that I am it's been a weird day. I mean, oh god. Yes, what's the weird? I like weird.
I was just gonna tell you maybe whatever you happen to do today, look at things pretty close. Just devil's in the details and all that, you know? Gotta go, Nick. But
Who do you work
glad
for?
you're okay.
No, who do you work for?
Excuse me, the community center, the same place you work for.
If you're a cop, you have to tell me.
I'm pretty sure they don't have to, but also I'm not a cop.
All right, please don't be a fed. You're kind of cool.
I promise I'm not a fed.
Okay. Have a good day then, I guess.
You too, Nick. And she clicks to end the call.
Damn it, they got to her. Oh, and I'm just gonna leave the bathroom.
You stumble out of the bathroom. Everybody else roll for me to see if you overheard any of that.
What we
He's,
rolling?
he's the kind of hungover where he doesn't know how loud he's speaking. So
Uh-huh.
y'all probably for sure heard all of that.
Oh, the DC's like 4. It is not high. It is.
Oh, what are we rolling?
What are you rolling? I forgot to name a skill. Probe? Probe feels right.
Yeah. Okay. That seems
I
right.
forgot. I'm an idiot.
Oh, I got the 2.
Oh, I got 4 exactly. Great.
Hey,
That-
Charlie,
that's
you
one.
overheard the whole thing.
Of course, because I'm always listening in on his conversations. I'm up at the like.
I feel like that's part of their relationship. You're always in my business. Always in my fucking business.
Benji heard, but he's ignoring it.
Oh, that's super fair too.
Abby
just don't-
fully missed it. She didn't even know that he left.
It echoing up through like the AC vents or something, just like coming out into the kitchen above me and me and Benji. Just
We're
like,
just looking at it like, oh.
like, poor guy. Don't know what this is, but I don't think it's a home run. As Nick stumbles back out of the bathroom. Is there anything else anybody would like to do before we
You
set off?
okay to
the-
drive, bud? I just want to make sure.
What makes you think I'm not good to drive? He says with a hand on a truth brew.
Oh dear.
If you stay drunk, you're never hungover.
I have a question about the cabinet. When we were kids, did the things that we brought in manifest with it? Like, if I brought something in, does it stay with me?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Okay.
Because I'm fairly like in my head. We have left some toys in there.
Yeah,
For sure. I'm just thinking of the objects that I've written down for young Abby, and if she would have stashed them somewhere in the place,
Oh, that's a good question.
like a little go grab bag, but in the cabinet. I'll let you decide. if you want.
Considering you are the conspiracy theorist playbook as a child, I'm gonna go with you would have had a go bag because that makes a lot of sense for your character.
Excellent. Okay, so the stuff I have, it's not good or important stuff. It's just stupid
You
shit that she was like,
never
yes.
know.
Yeah, I think Abby will check like if there's an extra flashlight, she'll grab that. She's got her little pen light, she's got her book bag and paper and stuff. She's like, I don't know what to bring into this, so myself, a good pair of running shoes, and a weather-resistant jacket.
Benji reaches into like a little umbrella stand that they have in the front of the door and just pulls out a crowbar.
Yep, fair enough.
Tell me that wouldn't be there.
Yeah, no, I do fully believe it would be. And I'll let you have it.
Nick is just bringing his duffel bag of, oh shit, like his bear mace, his crowbar,
The
basic
kit.
tools,
Yeah.
flares, flashlights,
You never know.
dried food.
Nick, we both can't be melee DPS. You have to
Water.
change out the bear mace to something else.
Like,
One of us
Surely
clearly
their mace is
has-
ranged.
Yeah, I was
should
just
we
saying.
bring weapons to this? Like she'll turn to Charlie. She's like,
Oh, you guys want weapons?
Charlie's
Like-
full on
Oh.
strapping on like a
I
bowie
thought we were
knife
gonna
on
have to
her
do like a
leg.
breaking and entering or something. Like,
Oh well, hold on. He's just
they're
gonna
all
go.
armed. Abby's like, but we're going to a cabin in the woods.
yeah,
There are bears in the woods.
I mean, you're right. That's fair.
And
Can,
bobcats
can
and
Nick
mountain
be a
lions
gun nut?
Yeah. That tracks to me. I don't know why. That feels right. That feels right.
Like, oh, you guys just why didn't you say anything?
Oh dear. He goes to open it, but his mom has taken them all out for cleaning or something.
No, mom.
Your mom
Oh,
hasn't fucked with any of your
guns.
stuff in a while besides your bear spray.
All right, guys, America.
Yeah. I'm so ready. Just like strapping on all my stuff like I'm about to go fucking deep into the darkest parts of the wilderness. Everything in my backpack from like my fucking I've got it all written down so you can't say that I'm lying. It's all there.
Charlie
Hey,
drove
as
into
long
town,
as you
right?
got it written down, you could have whatever you want.
That's it.
Sorry, Charlie drove into town, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I was say, how did you get a Bowie knife past TSA?
No. Yep. That came with me in the car. That's fine.
I feel like I should remember this. Did April play rugby or field hockey?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Okay.
Oh.
April's gonna be
Classic.
like, not April. Sorry, Abby is gonna be like, you guys have a garage, right? And then she's gonna just kind of let herself in, and she's gonna look for a lacrosse stick as her weapon.
Nice.
Just roll a d20 and we'll do it based off luck.
Cool. Ace and 18.
Yeah, you got a lacrosse stick.
Yeah, she'll kind of come out and she'll like twirl it a little like clunkily, and then she's like, okay, all right.
Perfect.
Nice.
What
All
a
right.
motley crew are we?
Going
Someone,
into
this
an
is the fan art I
imaginary
want to
world.
see. All of you with your weapons. Just lacrosse stick overhead.
I love it.
And you all get into Nick's car. The question is, do you trust Nick to drive?
He's the only Uber in town.
It's
Oh,
true.
like one of us could drive, right? We don't need to.
I don't know what you're worried about.
Give me your keys,
got
God
this.
damn it. Like, the keys, shove them in the back seat.
Oh, hey, Nick, turn on your app.
Oh, wait, why? You want me to turn on the app?
Yeah, so I could book you, and then I could rate you 5 stars at the end of this
Oh.
ride.
That's yeah, okay, yeah.
That's
And
what
you just
friends are
Venmo me
for,
back the
damn it.
money.
That's what friends are for.
Alright.
And because Charlie took the keys, I'm not gonna make you roll to drive, but I was gonna make Nick roll to drive.
Amazing.
That's
As
fair.
you get yourself back to the community center and ready yourself to take the path that you all just took yesterday.
5 stars.
Thank you.
Wonderful driver. Will love to get him again.
I love it.
Adorable.
Alrighty. Let's do this. Ugh. Yeah, let's do this.
What time are you all setting out on your excursion?
Probably like right after breakfast, no?
Yeah.
This feels like a 10 a.m.
10
Yeah.
yeah.
10 a.m.
maximum
10 a.m. seems
daylight.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
You all see like a few small kids like running around the community center, like out in the yard, kind of just like playing around, waiting for something to start. As you all take all of your stuff out of the car, your lacrosse stick and your like a duffel bag of knives and bear spray and all that stuff, and you all walk around the community center and back through the woods, taking sort of the same path. Everybody, we're gonna do a fun little group check. That's not a mechanic in this game.
Alright.
I've decided it's a mechanic now. I'm the captain. I don't know what to tell you. So you're all going to make a ponder roll. Your
Okay.
goal is to get as close to the same number as humanly possible.
Oh, well.
Whoa. Okay. Oh,
Alright.
no.
well,
What die does everyone
yeah.
have? For ponder.
Ponder?
I have a D20.
I have this
Ugh.
I roll usually pretty
Ponder.
badly, so this could be.
I've got a
okay.
D10.
Ponder is.
You can use
20?
adversity tokens as pluses and minuses in this instance.
Interesting.
I have a D4.
We got the whole spread except the D8, I think. Woo!
All
Alright.
right, let's do it. Oh, shut up! I got a nat 1.
I got a nat 1!
RJ!
Yes!
I got a 4, so that explodes.
No!
Use your fucking adversity die.
Don't do it again. Don't, RJ.
Use your adversity die. Drop it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
can. So adversity tokens in this instance can be used as pluses or minuses. This isn't everybody needs to hit a 7. This is everyone needs to hit the same number.
RJ is having the luckiest D4 roll.
17.
Oh.
We told you to use the adversity to drop that 4 to a goddamn 1!
Wait.
I exploded. 4 times.
Could you have used them before you exploded? As in,
Yeah,
like,
that-
before you rolled again?
Technically, you're supposed to do your whole roll first before. You
Okay,
use
okay,
this.
okay.
Oh,
alright,
no.
it's fine.
Okay, but to
Okay.
be fair,
Who
he
was
has the most adversity to. I'll use 1 to knock mine down to 1.
Okay. The rest of you rolled beautifully.
I'm sorry, I have to go to Vegas.
Yeah, fine, understandable.
So,
Okay.
This is
How many adversity tokens do you have? And do you want to use them all to knock yourself all the way to 1?
I can't. I would be only able to knock myself down to 5.
Okay.
I have 2 I can get.
But that would be blowing all my adversity.
Yeah, that'd be
tokens.
blowing everything.
It's fine. Sometimes consequences are the funniest of the options.
Is Benji gonna disappear on his own
That's
somewhere?
You just hear in the background the
You all start your trek into the woods, and Charlie, Abby, and Nick, you all remember this path very well. You're taking it kind of in stride. Obviously, you all took it just yesterday, but it kind of just starts coming back to you with the same sort of like cadence and rhythm as you had when you walked it nearly every day all of those years ago. Benji. You start to fall in line with the others, but it feels like as you take each step, something is steering you off of the path. You stumble like you're drunk, but it's not that your mind is like inebriated in any way. It is that your body just doesn't want to follow the steps your brain is saying to take as you like swerve yourself off of the path again and behind a tree and then another tree and another tree as you keep going farther and farther and farther from your friends.
Benji takes a moment to recenter himself. Inhale, exhale, looks up, looks around, starts to sweat. He is alone. Pulls out his phone.
Uh-huh.
Just goes to the group chat, hits call,
Uh-huh.
waits.
That's the classic sort of fucking. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I did it to Noir, so I have to do it to you too. It doesn't work. No calls will go out.
There is a long and there is not enough curse words in the English language, so Benji just flips full Spanish. Rapid fire, cursing, swearing up and down this godforsaken forest.
Yeah. As you do, you hear the crack of a tree branch.
Oh, brown bear, stay still or play dead. Oh god. He'll turn his head.
You see two young boys.
Hey, what are you two doing so deep down here?
As they kind of step out of shadow, you see pretty instantly that one of them looks like you as a kid. The other looks like Nick. And they are both stitched up.
Ah. Like stitches?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Stitched together. Yeah, not to each other, but like lines across their face that have then been stitched together, like arms, like at the joints and like through different parts of deep tissue. Just
Let me
stitched
tell
together.
you a fun fact about Benjamin de la Cruz. He is a stubborn man, yes. He is here for his friends, yes. But right now he is all alone.
Correct.
And he is a total and utter coward when he's alone.
That's fair.
There is the sound of dirt and gravel being kicked up as Benji falls backwards slightly, starts to scramble, and pick himself up to start running back the way he came. He is crashing through branches and bushes, swinging the crowbar in front of him to just bat things to the side to make his path a little bit easier. And he just keeps running.
You don't hear anything behind you, as it seems the two maybe haven't followed, or maybe they're just quiet. You really aren't sure. But as you run and run and run, you see out of just your peripheral vision a paper airplane fly by.
I think that's just enough to distract his attention where he just careens into a tree and knocks himself out.
Like unconscious?
Yeah, he is running full tilt through the forest and got distracted.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it to you. You three keep walking forward, but suddenly realize you have no Benji with you.
All right, fucking shit.
I'm not
Oh,
having a personal
God.
experience, by
When
the
did
way.
he split off?
Fuck. I have no idea. Fuck. All right. I guess we're going back to find him.
Yeah.
She's gonna turn and start down the fucking thing, stomping a bit, like, fuck's sake, God, fuck.
You all take maybe, you have to walk back maybe 5 minutes worth
All right, not too bad.
before you see a unconscious Benji laying on the forest floor on top of like leaves and things. There are more leaves sort of on top of him that fell out of the tree after he hit it so hard.
His nose is probably bleeding.
Yeah, there's definitely like blood through his nose, like a couple like blood stains on your shirt now. Covered in dirt.
What the fuck? Did he get hit? Like like deadfall if a branch fell on his head? Like what?
I'm gonna kneel down next to him and sort of like poke him, shake him a little bit, just see if that kind of rouses him. Benji? What the fuck happened to you?
Oh, hey, Charlie.
What?
Why do I smell copper again?
Oh god.
Oh,
She's just gonna like
alright.
rip a little bit off of his shirt and like shove it up his nose.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I stepped off the path. I was
Uh-huh.
feel a little woozy here, as Matthew Lillard said, anyway. And then I stumbled into a clearing, and I came across both Nick and I, but as kids, and
Oh
we were
shit, not that again.
no, yeah, but except we were like patchwork stitched up, dude.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So
All of you seem familiar with this. Is this a common occurrence of little stitched up children
yeah.
that
So
look
there's
like
this
us?
local legend in town about the bag children. I'm just pulling stuff out my ass right now, and I
That's fine,
think
I'm
I'm
just like-
confused.
Sure. I'll roll with it.
The bag children. Should
No,
kinda
this
look
is
up
a
what the
new
other
thing.
two.
This is a new thing, I swear.
I was about to say, you all did not come up with that in session 0, but if you want to make it canonical right now, you know my rule. Just be happy with what you say out loud because you do have to live with it.
Don't get lost again, all right, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would say yeah, but I think that time it totally wasn't my fault.
Well,
You sound absolutely
stay-
ridiculous right now.
stay in the middle. Just stay
Yeah.
in the middle. If you have to hold someone's hand, hold someone's hand. All right? It's just
Well, let me go in here.
Does he hold his own hand?
Yeah.
Storyteller,
Yes.
would Nick be able to have walkie-talkies?
I would say Nick can easily have walkie-talkies. That makes a
Amazing.
lot of sense to me.
Nice.
All right, here. You just need one for you, one for you,
Thank you.
one for you.
But you can see my conundrum about running as fast as I could away from there because I didn't know if they were chasing me or if they were quiet, which is a lot worse than them chasing me because I don't know where they are if they're quiet.
Correct. Everybody that's standing here would be able to give me a probe roll should you so choose to do so. Your DC is 7.
Ooh.
Probe. What is
An
probe?
11.
Probing time.
Brains.
Probing time.
Probing time.
I got a 12.
Oh, I'm about to nail this shit.
Beautiful.
That's my D20.
yeah.
No.
That is a 10.
Perfect.
I put 2 into that.
Anyone that succeeded, you are more than like I sort of as Nick is passing out the walkie-talkies, you're all kind of looking around at each other. Anyone that passes that notices the paper airplane sitting on the ground.
Alright.
Oh.
Look, we're not at the point where we're scared of a goddamn piece of paper, are we? I'm just gonna grab the very rare.
Nice.
You unfold it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna ask this question to the group. Which one of you was the most artistically inclined? Was it Benji? Was it always Benji?
Probably.
Yeah.
It wasn't Abby.
I might have
I
like
have,
doodled and sketched and stuff like in a field journal, but I don't think I was anything like
Yeah.
I was too
extracurricular with
busy beating motherfuckers' asses.
it.
And trying to fuck my mom.
Then
Beating
as
ass,
you
full-time job.
open this paper airplane, you recognize this is a drawing of Benji's that is sort of a map of the imaginary world that you all created as kids.
Benji, this you?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
All right, I'm a little creeped out.
I thought I burnt that book.
Oh, I'm
Definitely
definitely
did.
creeped out.
Oh,
You definitely
Huh.
burned that.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna hand this to you, Benji. You can take it, take it.
You know?
Take it.
Yeah, okay. Despite my initial reaction to want to burn this thing, I think it might be useful.
yeah. Did it before you fold it up? Did it look proper? I'm sorry. Did Abby hear the part that Tommy said of like, I haven't changed things much? I think that might have been a Charlie.
No, that's a Charlie
Lulu
thing.
moment. Okay, so no reason to check, but she's like,
Actually, yeah, if Benji's looking at it, has anything changed from his recollection?
so big
Mhm.
scary.
Oh,
additions
that's
to
gonna
the
need a
map.
ponder roll, buddy.
What am
Ooh.
I? What am I?
We're gonna need a ponder roll of 18.
18.
Yeah,
What?
18 sounds right.
Can-
18
can-
feels right in my heart, so that's
Abby's
what we're gonna
looking
go with.
over, and she's also trying to like get a little look see.
No. I was gonna try for it if I exploded, but no.
No.
Is that a roll for
Got
anybody, or is that just for Benji?
Yeah,
I'll say anybody can make it. You've all been there.
Oh, I'll
take a
do a
little look.
try.
There's a 5.
Okay.
You say probe, right?
Yeah.
That
Ponder.
Oh,
Ponder,
ponder.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, even better.
that is a 14. I will spend the adversity tokens.
Woohoo!
Beautiful.
And I got a 15, but not quite enough. I don't have enough tokens. Boo.
That's fine.
Anyone want
Yeah, I got a
tokens? They're just
5.
burning a hole in my pocket.
So
I'll spend your adversity tokens. Give me 4.
I'll spend yours instead of mine. With the like burning of your adversity tokens to hit that success, I'm gonna say that you look at this map, and this, for the most part, is how you remember things. It's kind of got your little Mortal Kombat area over to the side. It's got the castle in the middle. It's got this little cross field stretching across the back that you are pretty sure was April's spot, or like that's the only thing that makes sense. It's got like Area 51 that's connected to Pizza Corral, which is not to be confused with Pizza Saloon. It even says so in the notes. And then right outside of that is this little area that looks like just a bunch of grass with a gate that's like labeled, it just says like Charlie's on it. You're not sure if Benji never knew the real name of the place or if Charlie never gave it a real name, but it just says Charlie's over top of it. And then there's a rocket ship that's over by kind of like where the little cabinet is drawn in, which is where you're assuming is where you all used to come in. But from your recollection, that's what it looked like then too. So unless something has changed in the interim you haven't seen yet, this seems right.
Nice. It was the castle in the center, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And then everything else sort of forms this big circle around it.
Cool.
Well, just point it out to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
I really did make Area 51. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Listen. One should embrace the cringe of the past. That way we are free.
Yep.
The hell is cringe?
It's like a new term, like a kid speak thing.
Is it
So
a good
Ohio.
thing?
It's what?
Is it a good thing?
No.
Oh.
Sweetie, no.
Oh, honey, no.
Oh, sweetie, yeah, no.
Oh, not the yeah, no. Oh, That's a whole nother level. Like, no.
Yeah, no.
All right, well let's get this Craig shit out of here. Did I use it right? That's how. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Not
fucking
bad.
do this. I'm gonna carry on.
All right. You all get back on the path and start going back towards the cabinet.
Just
Whee!
every 12 minutes, you just hear Benji go beep, beep.
Put a cowbell on you.
He's still here.
Just in case. You never know. And after
I-
a few minutes, you all reach the clearing that you all were in yesterday, where you're sort of in front of this storm drain, but all of the pieces to the art installation are gone.
That was fast.
Mm.
Yeah, we're really knocking this out. Let's see.
No,
if
I
we can
meant
fi-
the art installation. That was like what, 50 TVs?
You know, when you think about it, it's kind of like further commentary on the art piece that it was and how quickly these fads come and go and how planned obsolescence really just nullifies all the work that you put in. She just kind of goes off
Benji
on
just
that.
puts a hand on Abby's shoulder and goes,
Can
That
you
was
write that
cringe.
down for me to say later?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah, thank
I'll
you.
write it up.
Yeah,
A little voice note.
this really says something about the art piece itself that it's
Trending
gone.
yeah.
That it gone.
It's gone.
Abby will genuinely go and like help you write it down. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool.
He's gonna dig that. Yeah. Well, if there's any spooky shit, like now would be the time because this.
Hello, spooky shit already happened.
I mean, really, you got lost in the thing. Like, I'm thinking the spooky stuff could like. I just want to punch something at this point. You know, like bring them on. Put your dukes up, ghost.
I don't think you can punch ghosts.
Well, not with that attitude.
Yeah. It's Twitter talk.
Who knows? Maybe there are some proton packs in Area 51 we can grab.
They were
I just
working
think-
on that.
I feel like somebody's messing with us, and I want to know who it is, and then I want to kick their ass.
They're
That's actually a good point. Who would want to fuck with us?
someone with
Why did you say that's a good point? Like you were surprised that I made a good point.
No, not a you thing. I'm just surprised I hadn't thought about it earlier.
Oh, because you're so much smarter than me.
No.
Ooh,
This is going great, guys. This is going
Perfect.
great.
She was kind of thinking like, who would hate us enough to do this elaborate fake that she's flipping them back to her normal
it's
denial
not
ways.
just one person, it is multiple people. They are all currently sitting around a bunch of screens talking to each other and describing what's happening to us, and they hate us the most.
I feel like somebody's in control of my life that apparently has their life together, you know?
Why would they make me like this? Why are they so fucked up?
Oh
I
my
was
God.
made in God's image.
I would like to, before we approach the cabinet or whatever else you decide to do next, can give me a probe roll. Your DC though is 20.
Oh my
Alrighty.
God.
Wow, God. Well, I'm glad I made
Let's
you
do
use your adversity tokens and not mine.
I
Yeah.
got a 2.
A whole 4.
I am in range.
I
That
want
is an
so many
18,
ones
so I'm
tonight.
going to use my 2.
Ooh, yeah.
I've been like, listen. I love this bad boy. What you got? Give it
What'd
to
you
me.
get, Benji?
Give it to
Oh,
me.
I'm not trying. I can't hit
Oh.
that.
Beautiful.
Give me.
Everybody but Noir headphones off for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I get another one of the headphone
Give us a thumbs up in screen when you're done.
Yeah.
Will do. You're the only person that catches this
Mm-hmm.
because you've seen it before, sort of. You see pretty far down the storm drain 4 small kids. A little you, a little Charlie, a little Benji, a little Abby. All stitched together in one way or another. And while you've never heard any of them speak, you've only seen yourself before today, you realize that they don't notice you as they all kind of sit crouched together very far down the storm drain. And one of them, who you think is Charlie from this distance, but you can really only hear, goes, "Do you think they'll make it?" And Benji looks back and says, "I really, really hope so." And that's it.
Okay.
You're all good.
Immediately after that, Nick is
There it
going
was. Barbecue sauce on my titties.
God damn it! No, not again. This can't keep happening to me.
How many games where Noir is at the table can we bring this up?
That can't become part of my brand.
I fear it must. I don't know what to
My
tell you.
favorite part of the Noir
Ian
game
becomes
Going
is
to
barbecue
commission
sauce on
someone
the
to
titties.
put barbecue sauce on my titties as a shirt.
Immediately after that, Nick is gonna yell, "Well, we'd most likely survive if you little fuckers helped us out."
They all look up and sprint down the
Get your
storm
ass back
drain.
here! I'm running to the storm drain.
What the fuck?
You want to play this game again? You remember what happened last time?
I remember
Okay, cool. Make the roll then.
Nick?
Make
this
the
was
roll.
what was this roll again?
I believe it was suffer.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Your DC to prevent what happened last time.
Yep.
Look me dead in my eye when I say this to you, my guy. Dead in my fucking eye. 25. This is yours and yours alone. Your friends cannot help you. They don't know what just happened. If you want to fuck with me and the world that I built, Noir, you're going to do it like a man and you're going to fucking take it. 20 fucking 5.
Give it to me.
Make your roll, bitch. Let's go.
What the shit?
Dang.
I tried to give you
I
a
only
little
need
moment.
20 more. I rolled
That's a monstrous trait away.
I was gonna say.
But
If you take a monster straight, you're up to 3.
And then 4 is
4 is where you retire your character, unless you get rid of some of them, which is a possibility we haven't explored yet. You could take this and you could go, or you can take your 5 and you can hope and pray that your friends can save you from whatever the fuck I'm about to put you through.
I don't need to be saved. Do you want to know why now?
Why?
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh.
and
I
he
know,
does
buddy,
have
I
a
know.
trait that could help.
Yeah.
You want to spend Idiot God?
Here we going.
You're going to spend Idiot God to be able to go down the
Hey.
storm drain.
Yep.
Beautiful. Everybody take your headphones back off. This is a new moment, buddy. You want to fuck around? Find the fuck out.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody. Let's do this shit.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You brought this on
Oh.
yourself, dude.
Yes, I did. Let's do
You
it.
brought this on yourself. Okay. You see the 4 little stitched up versions of you all run down the storm drain after you call them out. Because what they were doing was they were just trying to have a moment where they looked at their adult self, the parts of them that got to leave that place, and try to make sure you 4 were going to be okay. When they notice that you notice them, they run down the storm drain and you follow after, leaving the other 3 behind. And you feel it. The minute that you hit the opening of the storm drain, that wall from before that part of you that starts to bubble up again to become that shadow that you saw before, that you fought back so hard, that you took this monstrous trait to prevent yourself from taking shadow demon form.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to tell me exactly, word for word, what you want out of Idiot God right now. And I need your wording to be careful and concise, because depending on what you say to me, that is what not only makes the outcome of this episode most likely, but maybe a huge chunk of the campaign.
So from the description that I got last time, he is being consumed by a shadow and becoming like a shadow creature.
That is what would normally happen when you hit the opening of this threshold. I am giving you the opportunity to tell me word for word what you want.
Part of Nathan's growth has been learning to control the monster that is within him, like learning to control that inner bully and use it for good. I want what's happening to him to happen. I want him to become the shadow, whatever it is. But I want him to, again, be able to control it. To control himself and to control it as he becomes this monster. Because he already feels like he's a monster. So he's kind of prepped for something like this inadvertently all his life.
This is interesting. Okay, so here's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
As you hit this threshold, you feel the shadows start to burrow out of your own chest. It feels like something is ripping you apart from the inside. It is caving your own body in, almost trying to get itself out. And you know that that is the monster that was inside of you for all of these years, that you've tried so hard to stamp back down, that you've tried so hard to prove everyone wrong, because your parents always said to you, you can't have friends. You're just a little asshole of a kid. Who would ever want you? Who would ever want to be your friend? Who would ever stick by your side when things got hard? And all of that is fighting to get back out of you. And it is painful. It feels like whatever monster rotted inside of you all of those years ago that you tried so hard to replace with conspiracy theories and microchips and teaching kids self-defense, whatever you could talk about, your truth brew, your POTUS punch bullshit, whatever you could come up with to tamper that back down. In this moment, all of that is gone. Because you saw little Nick at the end of this storm drain. You saw what he was all those years ago, and all you can think is anger and the bullshit that people put you through, whether you deserved it or not. And that shadow starts to overtake you. Every part of your body, every inch of your flesh turns as dark as a void. And you follow down the storm drain. How far do you go?
Until I get my hands on Nick.
We're gonna roll for this. We're both rolling strive. You need to beat me.
Okay. Fuck! That is the coin now!
That's the coin now, buddy. These things come with consequences.
Okay, so we explode.
Okay.
We're back at a D4. That is a second explosion.
Beautiful.
So that's 2, 6. That is not an explosion. 7, 8.
8. You bolt down the sewer drain. You watch as the other 3 kind of scamper ahead, but I think little Nick knows what's in store as you grab the back of his shirt and make him stay still. The other three stop and turn back. And they watch, and they are waiting for what you are going to do.
Tell me what you know.
You can see his eyes welling with tears as he is trying to choke back whatever fear he has in him, because little Nick did not show fear. Little Nick punched things. Little Nick kicked and screamed and yelled and bullied, and he did not for a single second show when he was scared or when he needed to cry. And he just looks at you and he says, I don't know much. I only know that we are the parts of you that were left behind when you never came back.
GM, does it seem like it would be a bad thing to try and merge with the parts of ourselves that we left behind, or to consume it?
That's a fascinating question. And I think you would need to give me a probe roll about it to see if you can figure that out.
Okay, well, here we go. That's gonna be a 15 total.
The funny thing about a childhood is that while there are parts of it you can keep with you, there are certain things that you learn and then leave. And you can't tell where that starts and ends with these little guys. But you think that maybe that's part of them being stitched together. The idea of being stitched together with good intentions. The thought that when you are a child, you are just trying your best out here. And sometimes people fuck you over and things fuck you over and situations fuck you over. But you have to stay where you are.
I'll be back. Next time, don't run. And I'd like to go back to the storm dream if I can.
Like, keep going in the direction they were going or go back towards your friends.
Back towards my friends.
Younger Nick nods. Kind of like backs up a bit when you release him from your grip. And just goes to stand with his friends. And watches as you turn back through the corner and go back to the opening where you see your friend still on the other side.
I just like to turn back to little Nick before I go completely and just say, and if you hurt them, I will kill you. And then I will leave.
He looks like he wants to say something but doesn't. Nods and watches you go. And you can successfully make it all the way down the storm drain and out. And as you hit that threshold again, it's the reversal as the shadow caves back into your body. And you are you again. Everybody's good to come back.
All right.
So what the fuck?
What?
I don't know what's happening.
So there I was.
I swear to God. You put those titties away. I thought I saw some kids in the storm drain for a second.
Huh.
Sorry,
Oh.
dip on you guys like that.
So did we see Nick run into it? What did
Yeah.
we see?
You fully saw Nick run into it, turn into a shadow, and then nothing else until he was back up.
How long was he gone for?
3 minutes tops.
I think Charlie's gonna kind of like punch him in the arm a little bit and just be like, "Why the fuck would you run off like that?"
Oh no, you guys care. Sorry. I thought I saw something. I was gonna try and catch it for us. This one runs into shit, and I just figured I'm prepped and ready. So
Just listen, those old storm drains, like there are pitfalls in there. You could have fallen 20 feet, broken your fucking legs, and we wouldn't have ever seen you again.
I have rope in my duffel bags, a grappling hook that I got from Sky Mall, these walkie-talkies, dry food enough to last me for at least 3 days. I'd be fine.
Listen,
The rest of you would be screwed though.
take it from experience, getting out of a fucking hole when you have a broken leg is nearly impossible.
Oh shit, you're actually worried, aren't you? Like you're for real worried.
Listen, shut up. Let's just get to the fucking cabinet now that you're back. Okay, no one run off. No one get fucking lost in these woods. Just stop it. Everyone stay together.
Nick,
Don't
you
do
said
anything
you had
fucking
rope?
crazy.
You had rope in the bag?
Yeah.
Take it.
About it. Oh, okay, yeah, here. Just
Making a friendship chain. No one lets go of the rope. We all stay on the same rope, okay?
Agreed.
You guys are actually worried.
No, it's just the concussion, Nick.
Nah, I just think I mean, this is like the old days. Except I'm not a little asshole.
Well,
Yeah, you're a big one.
yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your mom. All right, let's go.
Hey, Nick, look, there's some more kids in that storm drain. You should go fuck them up.
Seriously though, nobody should go in that storage drain. Just heads up.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
a lot of this infrastructure is ancient and should be condemned.
Yeah.
The shadow he turned into looked very similar to April shadow creature from the party, right?
You got it.
Gross.
Yeah, let's not go in there. Let's just not fucking.
It's not worth it.
No.
All right, come on. She's gonna kind of pull the rope and like drag everyone towards us. Just get this over with. Get it done.
I
Fuck.
can't believe I'm wearing a goddamn leash.
This was not
friendship
my
chain.
pet life.
All right, we're heading towards the cabinet.
Yeah.
You all don't have to go far. It's maybe another 50 feet around the bend, and you all see it. It's a nice looking, like sort of armoire, deep cherry wood, really scratched up in a few places. One of the doors is kind of barely hanging on its hinges and is sort of off to the side. But otherwise, looks exactly the way you remember it.
Are we gonna
Now,
fit in there again? How do we do this as a kid?
I thought we just ate some mushrooms and we just tripped out for a while.
Because I remember, I think I remember climbing in, but I don't know if that was just because I could
Benj-
fit at the time.
Benji's hand will reach towards the doorknob or the knob of the wardrobe.
You open it, and it looks fine.
Oh. Huh. Did we like pile in and then close the door and then open the door?
I guess. I mean, imagination, Narnia type thing. I guess we would just pop out and it would be Imagination Land or something.
Right. I don't want to get left alone again, so I'm going first. Then he will into the wardrobe.
I mean,
You can't fuck my mom, and he closes the wardrobe.
wait, no,
Oh, God.
we can do two at a time.
Buddy system.
I'm holding onto the rope, just like seeing.
Oh
if
wait,
it
no, I'm
tugs
gonna be alone on
or
the other
anything.
side now.
Yep.
That's
Too late.
what you did. And you all feel as the rope where Benji was holding it goes slack.
Oh.
And I pull it, and it's just like the loop where he used to be. Fuck's sake.
No more Benji.
Hey,
Pull
at least,
open the
like,
wardrobe.
It's empty.
All right, everybody,
How many
let's
people
just,
could fit? Yeah.
let's just
Right,
squeeze in
squeeze in.
together.
You
Come
all
on.
can try to get all three of you in there. I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
Yeah.
Like this, just don't make it weird. Don't look anybody in the eyes.
Nick, move your hand. God.
I'm okay. Just stop squeezing me. All right.
All right, let's close the
Now
door.
we just close the. All right, we close the door.
You all close the door, and to you all, it feels like nothing has changed.
Open the door.
I'm sorry.
You open the door,
We're just like,
and you see Benji on the ground
again.
Ah,
again.
Sorry,
Not
I just
unconscious this time, just on the ground because the cabinet sort of needed to make room for you all.
I had the image in my head of Benji arriving in this spot and then getting crammed as 3 more people.
I was just trying to not let you have a broken neck from 3 bodies appearing on top of you. I was trying to be
amazing.
kind.
Yeah.
As it sort of has booted you out, but you're just sort of laying there on the ground. You didn't even have time really to get up before these 3 appeared again. And as you all clear out of the cabinet, Benji, you're able to kind of stand up and brush yourself off. You look up and see everything.
What the fuck?
Huh.
A towering castle with pillars that shoot straight up to the sky, a rocket ship not too far away from you that is all very blue in color, just different shades of blue kind of making up one ship. Way down past that, you see a gate with a tab dispenser and then just grass. Lots and lots and lots of it that leads up this winding path to a sort of Area 51 that's attached to Pizza Corral somehow. And the Pizza Corral sign looks exactly like the Pizza Saloon sign, except it just says Corral instead of Saloon. And you're not sure now, at the age of almost 40, you made that decision to just not make it a pizza saloon, but here we are. And then even
Copyright
far
infringement.
past that, on like rolling hills, you can see a lacrosse field and a Mortal Kombat sort of like looking level. And everything is very worse for wear. It hasn't been loved in years. That much is very sure.
Girl,
As everything
same.
is littered. But you see the remnants of the things that you loved one time.
Benji reaches over and pinches Charlie on the arm.
Ow.
Oh, good. You're not dreaming.
Just like,
I was hoping this wouldn't be real. Okay. Well,
I'm just gonna check myself to make sure that I still am okie dokie.
Yep, you're okie dokie.
Okie-dokie.
No shadows here. Just plain old Nick.
in a way, I'm kind of glad that it's here. It makes everything else make a bit more sense, but then as a whole, everything makes less sense. I don't know. I don't know. Oh God.
do you think taxes exist here?
Probably.
Because I'm just saying, if this is real, this is an option.
Let's hope we didn't think of taxes when we
No.
thought of this place.
Right? Yeah, we couldn't. Okay.
So,
Alright.
where to first?
The castle?
Why did we come here again? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Because we had a play date with Tommy.
Oh
Because a
God.
little dead boy told you to.
Okay, so what we know is the whole Tommy April thing is kind of somehow linked, and Tommy wanted us to come here, and there was some weird shit that happened at Benji's birthday years ago, and that's all kind of linked to this as well. And I mean, this is the next clue. I mean, maybe we should head to the castle.
I was gonna say maybe Tommy's rocket, or I mean, I wouldn't mind checking out April's field.
Yeah, but remember, Vision Quest dragon drawing.
Yes.
Because that looked so cheery.
Yeah.
And I'm not really looking forward to hanging out with Tommy very much, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Well, I guess we have to go through the castle to really get anywhere else. It's in the center, right?
Yeah.
So the way that everything is set up, the closest things to you are Tommy's rocket ship.
Mm.
The castle's a little farther, but that's because it's in the center. Or on the other like way around, it would essentially be like the long way to get to April's field.
Okay.
If
I
you
mean-
want to get to anything else, like Charlie's like grassy area, if you want to get to Area 51, Mortal Kombat, any of those, you'll have to pass one of those to get there.
Okay. To the castle?
And even more specifically, if you want to get to Area 51 or Pizza Corral, you have to go through Charlie's spot. That's the way you all designed it as kids, was
Got
that you
it.
had to take tab, go through that, and then go out on the other side.
Okay.
Look,
Cool.
I mean, I got a question, guys. Like,
Might have an answer.
we made all this stuff, right? Like that was
Yeah.
So like, can we still make stuff?
That
Oh.
is a good question.
Again, with the surprise.
Sorry, I'm giving you credit.
That, if you would like to try, is going to take a roll.
I would like to make a roll, please.
I love
Yeah.
that. What do you want to make? Because that determines the roll that you're giving me.
I think he wants to make a shield.
What kind of shield?
Captain America's shield.
Aw.
I knew that was coming, buddy. I knew it. I'm gonna say that this is a mend roll. You already get a -4 to your mend because of your Telltale Heart Monstrous trait. I am gonna do you one even better. You're gonna take another 2 off of it because you're not fully Nick anymore. Now, are you?
What the fuck does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
So you overall have a -6 to this mend roll, which
Oh my
means
God.
instead of asking you to give me a 16 for your DC, you now give me a 10.
Okay, let's see if I can. With the amount of adversity tokens, I should be good. But just to see.
Remember, adversity tokens are also to take away monstrous traits. You get to
how many do
for
you use?
your character's mine. I
Sure,
would
he
maybe
did use-
recommend not letting
Isn't-
them all sit there forever.
Isn't he the 2?
Yeah, because
Or-
idiot god
or
get
one.
used up.
Yeah,
I'm
it
at
depends
2.
it depends on how many you have to spend.
F2.
Yeah.
F2. So how much does it cost to get rid of one?
Get rid of one. Give me 1 second.
I think
and
third
will
level is
look at
4 adversity tokens or something.
I think so.
I think it's like 1 plus how many levels you're getting.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm looking up my little cheat sheet that Patrick gave me.
Oh, we're fucking good.
We're good.
Ballin'.
Fantastic.
I love this die today.
Not
It's
that
been
one.
fucking
Not that
killing me.
one. Not that one. What's the other thing?
I want you guys to see how dirty my desk is, though. That's the problem. Trying to take this picture.
What's the thing about getting rid of them? Where'd it go?
If you have 2, yeah, monstrous level. Well, no.
Let me see if I can ask him.
Well, I rolled a
I was about to say,
19.
I can't find the thing. Oh, yeah,
damn.
you're fine for right now. We'll figure it out.
I will spend. I have 6 adversity tokens total. I will spend
Why are you spending any?
to get rid of one of my monsters traits.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant to make your shield better, and I was like, you
no.
already...
Teacher,
Yes.
you can spend to reduce monstrous levels at a cost equal to the PC's current monstrous level.
There we go. So
All right, so I'll spend 2.
there you go. And you
to
get rid of
idiot god because
Okay.
it's useless.
I was
now.
about to say idiot god is now useless anyway. You have
Yeah.
used it. So you get rid of idiot god, you keep telltale heart for now.
For
So you
now.
are back down to 1. So
Mhm.
to recap for the audience, we currently have Nick at 1, Abby at 1, Charlie at 2, Benji at 2. And a reminder that you also, for my 2 that have 2, you cannot take the half on things or anything like that right now. You have to roll for everything all the time. Abby and Nick, you have the option to take the half if you can succeed with it. So if I give you a DC of 5 and you have a D10, tell me you're taking the half, you succeed automatically. That sort of thing. That is only an option when you are below 2 monstrous traits.
Cool. So, yeah, I did it.
Wonderful. Describe to me what it looks like as you make your Captain America shield.
Well, I think there's like horns that blare the Captain America theme song. Burr, 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 burr. And like it's almost like he threw it and he just catches it out of the air like. Ah!
Oh shit! Kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Can you take that out with you?
You have no clue.
I don't know.
We'll cross that bridge later because that could be a really good scheme.
Put it on my back.
I'd like to conjure weapons grade plutonium.
No.
Oh, that's in Area 51.
I was about to say that you can probably actually find someplace here already.
What would a child do with weapons grade plutonium?
A few things.
Where are you all headed?
Should
The
we get
castle,
Tommy
right?
over with? I guess maybe
Yeah.
if he's right there.
He's right there.
All right,
He's right there.
Headed to the
It
rocket?
is right there.
He's right there.
It's right there.
Yes.
Oh shit, we've dialogue cycled. I'm sorry,
Yep.
the NPCs need a reboot.
As you all approach the rocket, you don't actually even have to walk very far. It's the closest thing to the cabinet. Everybody, give me a ponder roll.
What we trying
This
to
is
do?
what I like to refer to as a tiered success. To get
Okay.
the very basics of what you're seeing in front of you is a 7. The higher you go, the more I can give you. If you want things spelled out for you in like plain English, like we're talking an 18 to get like the real gist of what's going on here. But I'll give you incremental information if you're anywhere between a 7 and an 18.
I just got a 10.
I got a 4.
I got a 2 as well.
I got a 2 too.
Yay! We're all just like, this looks
It's
like
all
some
just
shambles
Nick
fucking
learning.
mess.
I promise I meant to make this guy dumb. I don't know.
Wait,
You
so
were
what
so
what
good.
did you get? Did you succeed?
I got a 10, yeah.
I got
This
a
is
4.
the most
I got a 10 on a D10. I'm sorry, it explodes.
Yeah, it explodes. Do it
There
again.
you go. Do it again.
That is a 16.
Oh, that's
Nice.
good. I got. a
I'll
2 on
spend
a
an
D20.
adversity token, I guess. 17.
See, I'd like to think Benji and Charlie didn't make it because they've lost all childlike whimsy.
Yeah, we're
It's a rocket ship.
irritated.
Sometimes you just gotta brute force it.
I feel like Abby just needs fucking glasses. Maybe she just didn't bring hers. But
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this before I tell everybody else what to do, Noir.
Mm-hmm.
The information that I'm about to give you, is that something that Nick would immediately give to everybody else, or would he hold it?
If it's not involving the shadow stuff and how he feels about that,
It does
stuff,
not have anything to do with
then
the
he
shadow
would
stuff.
share it.
Okay. Then I'll allow everybody to keep their headphones on for the last little
Hooray!
bit of
Yeah,
our
cool.
Fuckers, what are you planning?
because if it had been anything about the shadow stuff, I would have respected your wishes. But as you all approach the rocket, you keep getting closer and closer, and with every step you take, you realize that while from far away this looks like a rocket, up close it's made of so much more. It almost looks like the sculpture of a rocket, but it's been made out of little bugs and lacrosse sticks and UFOs
Oh no!
and books
Oh
and all
no!
sorts of things to make up the shape of this rocket, and then just all spray painted blue.
You guys are seeing this, right? The rocket is made out of weird shit, like your lacrosse
What?
thing. Look at it.
Oh.
It's all
Oh.
painted the same
Oh.
It's
color,
like
but
made
it's
of each of us?
And Nick,
Oh,
you
like-
even pick up an Encyclopedia Brown book that's like at the base of the rocket, kind of helping to keep it shape.
I'm just gonna go ahead and nab that. Just see if I can pull it out.
Pieces
Yeah,
of
you
Seem
can.
structurally sound.
Pieces of me.
The more I'm remembering of Tommy, the more he's creeping me out.
I just want to beat this little fucker's ass.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, was this always like this? I don't think I remember it being a hodgepodge of us.
I remember my mom saying Tommy was a little weird. I now see that she was lying and Tommy was a lot of weird.
Yep. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Your
Our
mother
Tom
would never
is
lie. Don't you
good.
ever speak ill in front about your mother in front of me.
She didn't tell me Santa was real until I was 14.
Because you didn't need to know. That woman is a saint.
I heard was yeah, no, like the Tommy we knew was good. I mean, I know some weird shit's been going on, but like he was still our friend. We shouldn't be talking about him like that. But am I misremembering, or was this always like this?
Noir, you got yourself an 18, right?
I gotta say, I can spend one more to get an 18. I spent for 17.
If you do that, I'm gonna DM you something.
Okay, I'm spending for 18 then.
Ooh. No, I was getting all the secrets today.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I did.
Now, I'm gonna allow you to share this or not share this.
Oh, Mal. No, I'm just
But
kidding.
know that
Oh,
whatever you
my.
do with this information, that's how we're ending the night.
Ooh.
That's a lot of pressure to put
End
on
it on a
person.
banger.
Lie.
think
Lie
about-
through your teeth.
Think
Oh my
about
God.
what Abby just said.
It's just barbecue sauce on titties.
God damn it. Not you.
So sorry.
Yes. Peak.
Okay. Huh? Oh,
So what Abby just said was the Tommy we knew. That is what pops in your head.
guys.
Yeah?
What do we really remember about Tommy?
Everybody that would like to can give me a ponder roll.
I mean, he liked rocket ships. He was a shadow at Benji's birthday.
I blew all my exploding D4s already.
I got a 1.
Y'all are
I got a
killing me.
14 this time. A 14
Hey.
is good.
Charlie can help you.
Oof.
I got a 3.
Listen, I'm already on edge with Tommy and how fucking weird he is. So this is just the tip I needed, I guess.
So Benji and Abby, you all are racking your brains trying to figure out what in the world Nick means. Like,
Yeah, Tommy's Tommy.
Tommy's Tommy. Tommy was the kid in the neighborhood that needed friends. And so he wandered over and he started to play with you all. And, you know, he brought you all together. He was kind of the glue you didn't even know you needed. He was always around. He was there to listen. He was there to help. He was there really fast sometimes. Like, you didn't even know how he got to your house so quick or how he knew you needed him. But he was just there. Oh, look, Emily's catching on.
Yeah.
Emily's about to be really mad at me. But Charlie and Nick, you all have a very quick succession of memories that all just flash one after the other. That one day Tommy wasn't there, and then Tommy was. And that Tommy wasn't a kid from the neighborhood, but then suddenly he was Abby and April's neighbor. That there wasn't a kid named Tommy that went to your school, and then there was. That you all had been fighting a lot because Nick was an asshole as a kid, and then you all had a kind of glue that kept you together. Another kid that was Abby's age, which a lot of times was the problem, because April would always say that she was just tagging along and being annoying. And then Tommy solved that because Abby had a kid her age to play with.
Guys,
And for every birthday party, for every event, every summer school day, or like every day off of school in summer, you all see all of those memories happen in your head, first with Tommy and then without.
all right, am I gonna have to be the asshole that says I'm pretty sure Tommy's our imaginary friend that we created together?
Nope. I think that is yeah, I think you're right.
Guys, what are you talking about? He went missing. There was news coverage of it. People cared.
Yeah, like
He
remember
lived beside me. He was my fucking neighbor.
No, wait. Think about it. The thing we found in the box was for a different fucking kid.
Kids go missing all the time, apparently.
do we still have the papers on us?
No. Those are back at the house. You didn't say you took them with you.
Was it? Lucas Barnes was the name of the kid.
It was.
People go missing. That was a kid from a different place. Why would that?
Listen, if we can create all of this, and she's gonna point at all this bullshit around them, why couldn't we create an imaginary friend that just came with us out of here one day?
I
That
Hey.
there was a search for and there was newspapers for?
Maybe we're just conflating two memories. Like, it's easy to do. You're young. You just kind of think one thing is what it is, and you just grow up thinking that is how it was. I don't know.
Benji spins the crowbar in his hand, looks up at the rocket ship. Well, the fastest way to get answers is to ask the fucker himself.
The last thing that any of you see or hear is almost like an echo. No one there, no source of the sound, but Tommy's small voice repeating something he said to Charlie in the basement.
Getting my fucking knife out.
The thing about hell is that it isn't real. But the scary thing is that what people think of, they can create. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and end tonight.
Ow!
I knew there was something fishy about Tommy the whole time. I was like, that little shit.
Could we just go back to the apartment and get high again? That was
Yeah, okay.
This was easier.
Like, that could really solve our problems.
Although that wasn't so fun for me last time.
that was so fun for you. We got to spend the adversity tokens to make it so that you don't hallucinate every time.
Yeah.
It's like, actually, I know a place where there's some good mushrooms in this forest. Just saying.
Anywhere we go in the cabinet, we can get mushrooms,
I
guys.
was about to say,
They
Captain
just
America
pop up
shit.
around us.
You just hear a
Nicholas, we haven't seen you in a while.
Well,
you guys ready
I-
to take Daddy on a trip?
I very much hope that you all enjoyed tonight in the audience. I hope that episode 5 was like everything you hope for more. Don't worry, we have 3 more episodes for all of this to wrap up and kind of come together a little bit more. We have a big imaginary world to explore, and I promise we're going to get to quite a bit of it. But the most important thing at this table is that I share it with 4 amazingly talented, fun humans who haven't threatened to come to Pittsburgh to kill me yet for that twist. So that's cool. And we're gonna go ahead and go around. Everybody say what you do, plug your things. Also, if you are on a computer or you're able to like look at the about section, the like banner section on Twitch, you will see the cast list as well as links to all of their stuff. So you can go click that link and it'll take you to Kickstarters and websites and very fun things. So go click all those links. But I'm gonna let everybody else tell you about those things. Who went last in the intro? Was it Emily?
Okay.
Yeah. So Emily goes
hello
first.
then.
Yeah.
So I am Emily Greymoore played Charlie Halloway today and will be for the next few weeks until she dies. We'll see when that happens. You can also find me at Unbalanced Encounters podcast, where you can hear me do various shenanigans, or for as long as you like. The Cunning Folk TTRPG is out. Well, I say out. The Kickstarter is pre-launching currently, so go and check that out. And it should be launching in about a week. And yeah, I do a whole bunch of other shit. You can check the links down there. That's going to be easier for you to do than me gabbling on for ages. Anyway, like I said, I harass the TTRPG community, so come find me on various socials. And I'm going to popcorn it to Noir.
Ah! Hello, everybody. I'm Noir. I play Nicholas. It's been a wonderful time. It's been a wonderful time. I love playing with these goobers. You can find me on Thursdays over on Crit Hit Chronicles. You can find me on Saturdays over on Sam Delez's channel for Owlbear Saturdays, where we play Baldur's Gate together. Every Monday over on Alt Haven for our The Last Excelsior Star Trek Adventure games. And April 15th is the premiere date of Phase 1 of Noirville. We're starting with Bad Meets Evil, moving on to some pull list episodes, and then we're going to be wrapping it up with Agents of Lovely and Avengers 312. There's a cold coffee, so if you want to support it, please do, so that I can eventually get my cast paid and more character art. And if you're interested in what the hell is Noirville, check out the website, noirville.com. It's 40 of your favorite actual players sharing the same world as superheroes and villains within our own MCU. So come check that out. It's a good ass time. Do it or else.
The fact that you just had that filter ready on standby was beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Oh, and I'm going to send it on over to RJ.
Hello, everybody. My name is RJ. You can catch me at rjustice282 on the interwebs. I normally retweet whenever I go live in places. You can catch me over at LB Hackemups on Sunday. We're doing a Fallout TTRPG game in Detroit called Fallout 313. I play a character who doesn't speak, which is a far cry for what I normally do, which is talk a lot. After that, normally on Mondays, we're at the Indoor Adventures, where we do a 4E Wild West campaign with magic and bullets and good stuff. Also, I'm over at Noirville when that comes out, Agents of Lovely. If you thought I was quick-witted here, check it out, because I'm a speedster there with a symbiote. If that doesn't hook you in, I don't know what will. Other than that, that's me. Guess last but not least, Cleo of the players.
Hello, I am Cleo Birch. I'm a voice actor and narrator. When I'm not here playing with these lovely folks, I am over on Punch and Roll for Initiative, where that's every other Friday, where we play D&D in a world that we created, a bunch of nerdy and dirty narrators. Just having fun and being stupid. Other than that, I'm working on Whisper of Apple Blossoms, a slice of life horror with a little bit of love mixed in book that should be coming out sometime in spring. Very proud of it. I like it a lot. And yeah. But I think that's it for me, and I'm going to give it to our lovely GM.
Hi. I'm Mallorie. I play everyone and everything else in this show. I do everything for this channel. And you can sometimes find me in other places too. I'm at Moxie Blue all over the internet, MOXXIEBLUE. And besides playing games here, you can usually find me over on Noir's channel for Noirville. I am also a part of the Agents of Lovely cast with RJ. I play Molly Meadows, and she is a mystery to us all, but in the best way possible. And they're just trying to figure out their life. So I really hope you like them when they come out. They are one of my favorite characters I've ever had the honor of playing. I'm over the moon with how that show's been going. I'm over the moon with how this show's been going. And otherwise, I design games and stuff. You can check out my website at the little link underneath the banner, or my itch.io page is down there too. Things like that. I kind of get into whatever the dopamine says I should, to be honest. And other than that, you'll catch us back here next week for episode 6. Hopefully merch will also be ready by then, because a Mal and the Demon Boy shirt was requested from last episode, and I will be making it because now I want one.
Oh, yeah.
As well as you can get Truth Brew merch and Pizza Saloon merch. They are both happening because people said, "Can you please make this?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? I like to make things." There are fun emotes. We're affiliate now on this channel. Lots of things have been happening since last episode. It's been a really busy few weeks, but I'm just really excited for more. Hopefully you've liked everything so far, and you'll like everything then too. But yeah, in the meantime, love yourself, take care of each other, and go have a super magical rest of your night. We will see you next week, same time, same place, 6:30 p.m. EST for episode 6 of Childhood Nightmares. See you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Why?